And we're back, people. We're back, people. It is the Copa America game between Colombia and Costa Rica. That game has just kicked off. If you're just joining us, it is Football Power Hour. You know what time it is. It's the watch along. It's the chill along. It's the relax along. I hope it's not a snooze fest. Please, not just snooze fest along. Please let it be an exciting game today. Colombia take on Costa Rica, and it promises to be an exciting game. Why go on if so it's like we said, FIFA rank 12 taking on the FIFA rank 52, Colombia versus Costa Rica. If you've got a question, if you have a topic for us to discuss whilst we watch the game, please do not hesitate to put it in the live chat and we will address it. The first topic of the night was the leads. Whilst we were ending the stream for the Football Power Hour, I still have to get you guys to tell me what's your thought process is, if it's a yes or a no, and you have to give me a reason why it's a no. Okay. Let me just put this onto the stage whilst we yeah, buddy. Mark will be joining us real soon. Yeah, that's it. That's how the game it is right now. Big up, everybody. Big up. I have 17 of you watching me all the way from the beautiful island of the X. Okay, thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the love. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. Big up yourself. Game, I would be giving you very shortly. I'll be giving you the lineup. So, yep. Let me just get the fourth mob thing ongoing here. Yo, where's my stream? Oh, damn. This is not good. Let's go. Viva forever. Nice. Oh, this is supposed to be a good game. Please, no snooze fest. Whatever you do, don't give us a snooze fest, okay? Thank you. Signed, Football Power Hour and its crew. Please, no snooze fest. Thank you so much. All right, guess where we at. Share the screen. Let me see. No, that's not. No, not that one. Where's you at? Where's you at? No, bro. No. All right. That's where we at. Share my screen. All right. Bring you up to the stage. Beautiful. Awesome. Oh, big up yourself, man. Take your time. Take your time. We're here. We're here. We ain't going anywhere. Wait. Don't I have lock on this thing? Let me see.
Yo, I'm answering a quick work call real quick, and I'll join you.
No,
but
go ahead.
I wanted to make sure before you forget. When we were in the previous conversation, I was like, "This guy, have you looked at Delict's injury dossier, bro?"
Bro, the injury, yeah. It's not much of a crazy one, bro.
Listen. You saying it's not a crazy one? Listen, inner ligament injury, inner knee ligament.
Yeah, that's okay. You have a point there, bro.
Calf injury. Knock, that happens to anybody. Virus, that happens to anybody. But then 2022, 23 again, last year, another inner ligament stretch of the knee. He's got a knee problem, this boy. And then adductor pain. 2021, adductor pain. 2020, groin
Ooh.
problems. 2020,
Okay.
muscle fatigue.
All
2020,
right.
2020, shoulder injury.
Mm-hmm.
Another shoulder injury in 2019. Ankle sprain in 2019. Bro,
It's
red
a
flag. How do you say red flag without saying red flag?
red.
Matthias
No,
Delect.
what you know, I haven't finished my say in terms of I didn't want him, right? But I started off with this with saying the fact that somebody didn't work out well at, so I was more like looking at the what should we call it now? Just the holistic thing, right? But I don't
Yeah.
want delete just for the fact that, ooh, when we wanted him, he was trying to play hard and tough, like, and and it was like we wanted him, Barcelona wanted him at the same time, and I'm like, yo, pick a struggle, come to United, but he was making it look like, yo, we're not ready for him. But
Yeah.
now, when it feels like we're moving forward, why do you not think we should come back to you? And I see a lot of people going off on X saying, oh, another Ten Hag player and what's not, and another we are linked to Ten Hag and all of that. I'm like, yo, bro, listen. United wanted this guy even whilst he was playing under Ten Hag at Ajax. We had Solskjaer at that time, so it's got nothing to do with Eric Ten Hag. This is who United have scouted for the longest of time, right?
Mm.
So,
Mhm.
but it's not something. Brush came way too early, right?
No, Brush came late. He says no happy hour today. It was
That's what I'm.
already, we just finished it.
That's what I'm trying to say. He came early. He came too early, bro. Big up yourself, Brush.
Big up,
uh,
Brush.
so for me, now all of those things you just read out in terms of the injury, right,
Yeah.
bro? Those are not just red flags. Those are Peruvian flags that's been bleached already. The red everywhere, right? So just
Everywhere.
so put Peruvian and the Canada flag together. Everything is all red, bro. It's red like stew, red beef stew. We ain't
Yes.
doing. I don't want to see. So on the one hand, I didn't want him because of all of that. On coupled with the fact that he didn't really light up Juventus. He didn't really do even the Juventus that he went to, the Italian Serie A that he went to was more of quote and unquote, no disrespect, but was slower. Is slower than the league he left. Right? He didn't really do. He didn't really light it up. I didn't really see that the lead. And not a lot of people said he was their second best player after Ronaldo at that time, but now he went to Bayern, not so much, right?
Mm.
What's this guy? The one that left before Tuchel, the one that's actually the German manager right now. Um, Nagelsmann, right?
Nagelsmann, yeah.
Nagelsmann. Yeah, Nagelsmann, under Nagelsmann, it's not like he actually did anything superb, right?
Yeah.
Tuchel came in. Tuchel is a coach. I'm not a coach. So there must be something Tuchel saw that maybe, like, this guy ain't ready for the type of game I want to play. We know Tuchel is the type of coach that would play expansive at the same time. When he wants to lock up the shop,
Mm.
he could lock it up for good, right? And for you to lock up your shop and you're not using the padlocks you have, you're thinking of going to get an extra padlock, means that the ones you have are not tight enough. So for me, in that sense,
Yeah.
like, something wrong. He's the coach. He sees this guy every day, not me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not so on that note, I'm like, okay, maybe there's something in there, right? Like, that maybe there's something in there that just confirm my own fear, like, yo, I don't want this guy, I don't want this
Yeah.
guy. Let's move away. If we could get somebody else, let's move away. But you know what? I'm not going to complain because, like I've said before, and I will say it again, I am all for the structure to do what they want to do in their whatever they think is best, right?
Yeah.
Because we've had non-footballing people run the show for the longest of time. Now we're having
Mm.
people run the show. Are they going to get the right decision on all the time? Maybe not so. They would stay, because these are people that have actually, whilst we say Ineos has had a hold in sports, right? In terms of the football, they've had two clubs. They've not done exceptionally well in terms of how those clubs have gone, right? So will
Yeah.
they make mistake? Obviously, they will. We don't make mistake at United. Oh yes, they will, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just going to leave everything. not like we can have the discussion, but if we were to choose, you and I know we won't be picking the league, right?
Yeah.
But they are the ones. So all of those character, the player's character, player's personality, the injury record that we tend to ignore in the past, those are the things that I feel like, or I believe they would be paying attention to. And if they come across the injury record and say, okay, something that it's not going to be a headache down the road, then but whatever it is, at the end of the day, maybe let's say 3 years or 2 years, or at the end of the season, next season, we would actually have a more informed knowledge about what they are trying to do, and we could start seeing, okay, what's the con, what's the pro, how what did they do right in terms of what they got right and the things they got wrong. Okay, did the things they get right, did they outweigh the things they got wrong? So we can say, okay, you know what, these guys are going to learn from the mistake and improve as the year progresses. So either ways, for me, it's I'm just going to stay cool, stay calm, right? Like I said before, it's not a case of who won, who lost in terms of the outer, the inners, right? For me, I see it as now is the time to hand. We as fans, we've been complaining and crying for these things for the longest of time. Now they have it, right? Now is the time to hand it over to them and watch them. Just to watch them. Let's enjoy. Let's see what they are doing. When we win, we celebrate. When they're making some calls we don't like, we talk about it, right? It's not about cussing them out. We talk about it. When the obvious is staring us in the face and they're not doing anything, then we try to scream about it, right? In a respectful way, and so because I feel like they are humans too. Every human has a mistake or two in them, right?
Of course.
Whether being at the professional level or not, they have a mistake in in them. So I'm just going to let them do their thing, because I waited so long for this, then to start complaining at this point where I have it already, So let them just do their thing. We have not had Umar Barada yet. Dan Ashworth looks like he's still going to be cutting them grasses and doing them flowers and all them stuff till like March next year. So let's just see. Wilcox is here. Who else is here? Umar Barada is going to start in July 7th, I believe.
Yeah.
There's this Hargreaves is here already.
Rene Haag.
Oh, they're look. So for me, see, I know I'm like I've always said this. That's why, if you remember, Papi, during last season when we got linked to O'Neill of Wolves, right?
Yes.
When the people were saying, okay, they're looking to get him on to kick Eric Ten Hag out, I was part of the people that actually said, I don't think that that's the case. I think this is a case of they want to create a network of coaches where it's not one man. It might be if they have to, if somebody has to take full responsibility in terms of a team lead, then it's going to be a person. But what they are trying to create is an environment or a crew of coaches where all of them are like minds, but the area that you're missing out, somebody else might be very, very sound in that area, and throw light on it. There you can actually see a clearer picture. It's more like enhancing each other, right? I've always wanted that. I've always wanted what they're trying to do now. That's not just it being one man. That's why the thing with Social, McKenna, and Carrick, right? The only reason why I complained about it is, Social, you are not an experienced head. How about you get experienced head alongside you, so it makes the work easier for you? You can't be getting the likes of McKenna and Carrick when you, on the other hand, is not experienced enough to handle this. You understand what I mean? So you're just carrying I don't like to use, I would beg to use this word, apprentice, right? You carry an apprentice to do the main job, when, in my opinion, you should have at least maybe get the spirit. Not Phelan. Phelan wasn't, if we know Phelan, it wasn't that great of a coach, in terms of, whilst it was with Sir Alex, he wasn't all of that. It wasn't really involved in terms of the coaching, right? So that was my own concern. That was my own, I was pissed about the fact that man couldn't at least tell the club, look for experience here that could just come. Doesn't have to be somebody that would, okay, you could trust, right? That could just come and be the experienced head there for you to actually talk with, right?
Sure.
Not now we are having something like that. Rene Ake. If you look at it properly, Ruud van Nistelrooy, I wouldn't say is highly experienced, right? But he's
Yeah.
done his bit, right? And we know how good a scorer he is during his time. So,
Yeah.
and we saw what he did with PSV,
Yeah.
right? So now, if you even look at Rennie, you see what Rennie did with Go Ahead, took them to I think 9 to 12, their highest ever finish in a long while, meaning
Yeah.
that this guy actually made use of what he had to get to the best out of them. So
Hmm.
bringing all of these people in, right? Even if you want to add another person to that list, I wouldn't mind, because this is something I think. I know the likes of Pep, they do it all by them. Some people say they do it all by themselves. Ateta, they do it. But if you look at them closely, Pep has a Spanish crew that he moves with.
Yes.
If Pep is leaving Man City today, bro, I tell you, 5 of those guys would move with him,
Yeah.
because that's his crew. So whilst Pep is the lead, those guys are there to see what Pep doesn't see. You understand?
I hear.
So that's I like.
But are they as experienced? You see, like how he assembled his team, like, that's the
Mhm.
thing. That's the difference. It's like, will it be too many cooks in the kitchen, or will it be actually just like head chef and the other chefs know their place? The
Okay,
sous chef.
now this is when you're making sushi, right? And you
Yeah.
can't you cannot go get somebody that his specialty is all type of grills, like he doesn't really know. Maybe he's learned a thing or two about sushi, but the main
Yeah.
thing is actually if you give him chicken, bro, he will turn chicken in and out for you, and you'll be like, wow. So if you look at that now, it's getting like-minded people. So I don't think so. I'm not saying Ineos now, taking Ineos what they are doing out of the picture, right? If you want that kind of a scenario to work, you have to get players that people that have like minds, the type of football philosophy, right? Rene Ake and Eric Ten Hag, they have the same type of football philosophy. Um,
Yeah.
Even Rude has the same thing, but Rude would go into the class of, okay, trying to nurture. In my opinion, I am totally wrong, but in my opinion, I feel like Rude will go into the part of um, finessing our attacking department to get the best out of them, right? So at the end of the day, I don't think it will be a case of too many cooked spoils the broth. I think because they are bringing like minds together, and they would all sit on the table. Everybody's going to know their job description, right? Everybody's going to know, okay, because this is what you're to do, this is what I'm to do. At the end of the day, it's a collective of coaches right now, but there's one man that will take the fall, there's one man that will take the blame, there's one man that will be appointed the accolade if everything goes, on both
Yeah.
sides of the spectrum. So that's how I see it. That's how I might be totally wrong. Yeah, that's how I see it though.
Word, word. Yeah, I mean, Elian, the other thing that you touched on is the fact that, like, these guys, just like people, there has to be moments where they also learn as structural builders. And the other thing is also like they're not the ones on the pitch. I want to make sure that like we temper some of our expectation as United fans when we think that, oh, all of a sudden Marcus Rashford is gonna play like Van Nistelrooy. That's not gonna happen. Marcus Rashford is gonna have the opportunity to be able to learn from somebody that is as like experienced and a big voice and a big great teacher. But it's also up to him to actually implement the stuff that he's being taught. You
Oh
know,
yes.
and
Oh
you
yes.
can take a bad student and take him to the best teacher in the world. If that student does not want to change his ways and learn,
There's nothing you
they're
can do.
still going to be the student that they are. You can switch schools, they'll still get the same grades. So it's one of those things for me that's like, I'll be watching with a side eye, curious eye, and also not very, very much expecting too much, from these guys, because um, they're not the ones on the pitch at the end of the day. They
They are
also have to
not,
get
and
some appointments wrong at the end of the day. There's some, it's like out of like 10 decisions that they'll make, there's gotta be three or two that don't go well. and that does
And
not mean that they're terrible when that
mm-hmm,
happens, you
mm-hmm,
know.
mm-hmm.
But the whole thing that I'm excited is the reset. It's the rejuvenation of new energy, new ideas, new voices. Because like there was a time when we remember in the season when we were all singing the gospel of Benny McCarthy finally making a difference. Marcus Rashford started to score goals from headers, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
remember specifically even the media was like, the English media, oh
Rodriguez, Ames, he had a shot. Sorry, bro. Sorry to cut you. He had a
yeah,
shot
no,
and
it was like
it was
I
a
was
fine
just
save.
reminding us of that moment in the season where Rashford scored,
Yeah,
you
30
know.
goals. And everybody was like, yo, Benny has just turned Rashford. Benny is doing a fine job with Rashford, you know. Rashford was scoring
Yeah.
errors, like he said. So, but the season
And
after
then
that, things went sour, and there could be a lot of reasons why things went down the hill, right? So, a
right.
multitude of factors, right? So, but
Hmm.
like I said, they will get most right. I hope they get most right and a few wrong. Because if guess what? If they get everything right, then something's definitely wrong, bro. That's how I see it. If they get
Yeah.
everything right from the get-go, bro, something is wrong somewhere,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, look at the recruitment team at Man City and how they get the Calvin Phillips one wrong, the Matthias. There's a few, but then for all the ones that they get wrong, there's a lot that they get right.
Oh yes.
And that's just how it is when you're employing, like or rather recommending people. I can
Yeah.
recommend you for a job, but if you don't show up and do your best, then it's not gonna go well. It's just like the signings of a manager, remember, like I want to take you back to even say when Klopp was still around,
Yeah.
he signed guys like Karius. Karius didn't go well, but then
Mm-hmm.
Matip was one of his first signings as well, went
Mm-hmm.
well. Mane went well,
One item didn't go well for me.
Wijnaldum, so
Yeah.
Arteta had his ones too. The Williams, the Suarez, the
Yep. Yep.
the guy Pablo Mari, who also like didn't were not success stories, and I think Gabriel was the only really good success story from
Even
Arteta's
Saliba,
side.
they were looking to move Saliba on, and they just decided to, like
Yeah,
put him. So it's for me, it's a case of, I know we are all different fans with all different ideology, right,
yeah,
and expectation. But I feel like for me, fans should save themselves the headache and relax, hold on that thought, wait for these guys to kick on full effect, right? See what
yeah,
they are doing. Because right now, by seeing what they are doing, you're actually gathering your ammunition or your whatever you want to use
yeah.
to go at them. Because okay, you got this wrong the other time. Did you learn from it? No, you didn't learn from
Mm-hmm,
it. Okay, that's
mm-hmm.
one penalty for you. You got this other thing wrong the other time. Now you're doing the same mistake. You didn't. So these are so for me, it's not like I won't criticize them. Oh yes, I will. But it's like just a fresh breath of air, bro. It's like you've been
Yeah,
underwater and somebody just pulled you out, and that's how I feel like.
yeah.
It's not like
No.
what's the worst that could happen, right? It's not that case of what's the worst that could happen, is let's see what they could do.
Yes, yes, yes. No, I like that. I like that. I actually gotta wash my hand. I haven't, like the
Oh, okay,
thing
okay.
when the
Go ahead,
head,
go ahead, go ahead.
when the stew starts drying on your fingers, you don't want that.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a second. I realize we do not even read the lineup. I know a few Colombian players. I don't know so many Costa Rican players, but guys, it's the watch along for Colombia versus Costa Rica. If you're just joining
Oh,
in or
you
you're
don't
one
know?
of we got 76 people tuned in, by the way, from
That's
all
a big,
platforms. So shout out
yeah,
to all you
big
guys.
up, big up.
Happy Friday. Make sure you do the thing, guys. And yeah, that'll be very, very much appreciated. We are on another Copa America edition.
Yep.
BRB.
Oh yes, Poppy just brought to mind now. Let me see if I could get the lineups here. No, I don't want to mess up this one right now. Okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna give you all the lineups right now. Ooh. So for Colombia, we have Vargas in goal, Muniz, Sanchez, Cuesta, and Mojica at the back. So we have Mojica and Muniz playing fullback, Sanchez and Cuesta at the heart of the defense. We have Lema and Rios. Lema Rios, the two central defensive midfielder. So there's Diaz on the left, Rodrigo holding it down in the middle, and Arias on the right. Cordoba is the lone striker. They shape up in a 4-2-3-1 formation. That's the Colombians. For the Costa Ricans, they shape up in a 3-5-2-1 formation, bro. 3-4-2-1 formation. Siqueira in goal, Michel, Vargas, and Cabo at the three center backs. Quiros and Lacita playing wing backs. Aguila and Gallo in the heart of the defense. Ugarte and Madriga, the two central midfielders. Let me see what's happening. Okay, this is just a foul. Zamora, the lone striker for the night. So far, it's been Colombia with 68% ball possession to Costa Rica's 32. 4 goals attempt for Colombia, 1 for Costa Rica, 1 on target for Colombia, none for the Costa Ricans. Yep. Corner kick is 2-1 in favor of Colombia. So, and it's just been 27 minutes played so far. 0-0. Let's see what the game would produce as it goes on. Big up yourself. Good evening. The one and only best in the house. Bestie. Yeah, Stephanie was saying we need a winning team ethic mental both on. Yeah, that's right. 100% right. 100% right. So that's all we could hope for, man, because we know what Rude was like. We know what Rude was. Yo. Big up yourself, Harrington. Let me just finish up. We know when we saw Rude play, right? We know exactly who Rude is. I named him the goal scoring machine, GSM, right? So I just hope that sometimes you could be a good player, but not so much a great teacher. So we haven't seen what he did with PSV and all of that. So I just hope that he is able to imbibe these guys with the right knowledge and help them work it out. Because if Rashford, now I feel like we should get the left wing and just move Rashford to be a striker rather than buy a striker. But if we're going to get a striker, yes, let's get a striker. Big up Aroten. Let's go Costa Rica. The man says, I just remembered I should be rooting for Costa Rica. Costa Rica. Let's go. Arriba. Let's go. How is that not the penalty? Me, I'm with a keeper by. Let's see that again in real time. In the slow-mo, let's see. Replay, please. Let's go, Costa Rica, the man says. Yeah, man. I even heard some United fans are on tweet on X in their beautiful island of X begging for United to sign James. I'm like, what? The same James we saw play for Everton? Is always a different one. Let's see this. That should be a penalty, no? No, I don't think he will be given a penalty because I don't think the attacker got anything. It was the defender who cleared the ball. It wasn't the attacker. I don't think they will give that. I think I am what? A minute behind. I need to refresh this stream. What the hell? What kind of stream is this? How can I be a minute behind? I must be doing something. GB, I am lost. What do you mean with same guy, Admiral? Oh. And it's a goal for Colombia. Luis Diaz took the penalty. They eventually gave. You see, I'm way behind. I'm tell these guys to refund my money. Yo, they gave the penalty. I don't think I've been seeing the replay. I didn't think it was. Alton, what do you think? The defender got the ball though. No. This was way behind. Are you kidding me? No, man. I'm gonna ask for a refund. What the hell is this? I'm asking you to show me a game. One nil. It was, man says it was awkward for. Big up yourself, Stephanie. 4 likes on Diop Sport. Thank you so much. Oh yeah. Okay, now I get you. Yeah. It's the same game. So I'm trying to think because I see a lot of fans saying United should get going for him. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're looking to move someone like Casemiro on, and we're asking to go back in time to get somebody like I would term James of old. No, man, can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. We're bigger than that. Let me see. So Luis Diaz with the goal took the penalty, and he is just giving Colombia the early lead. No, Costa Rica, don't do this to me, please. We are together in this. Yeah, it was awkward from the goalkeeper, but I felt like the defender got the ball, man. I'm gonna get when Mark comes in. I'm gonna get Mark's view on that one. I feel like the defender cleared the ball, so it was more like coming together, in my opinion. Though I don't think the goalkeeper had the intention to take that guy out of the equation. Maybe should have left it for the defender. I don't know. Yeah, he played. Yeah, I think they got him after the World. Was he after the World? No, after the World Cup. That World Cup, he went to Real Madrid. Then yeah, things weren't moving too well for him at Real Madrid. He was on loan he was on loan at Everton. Yeah, he was on loan at Everton. Then they decided to make it permanent, something like that. But yeah, it didn't work out for him though. So I'm wondering why are people making it sound like he did exceptionally well. It's just this. Sometimes these United fans, I think I'll manage this one. I think sometimes some of these United fans, they just want us they dig a hole for us to just want to fall in so that they have something to say. That's how I see it though. Big up everybody in the house. Shout out to those people watching, wherever you're watching from. Big up to you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but maybe can we say it was Everton because even Don Carlo didn't do. Oh, that was close. That was close. Sanchez almost made it too. Could we say so? So could we draw? Could we just not just? Can we look at it from the point of okay, maybe it was an Everton thing. It was a problem with the Everton side that didn't because even Don didn't flourish at Everton. So can we give them a benefit of the doubt to say, okay, maybe it was Everton? Mark, I'm always far behind, bro. So don't come and put it in my face, bro. For the longest of time, I've been trying to find a stream that could give me. Yesterday, I got one that was like 2 seconds behind for the Uruguay game. So I'm just because right now my stream. What the hell? These streams they need to be born again. I need to close every goddamn thing and restart this thing start it afresh.
Yo, Drex,
where
you at?
Bro, my stream keeps lagging and Mark is just always trying to be Mark. trying to rub it in.
Did you see the incident that caused the penalty?
Yeah, I did. I was gonna get Mark's opinion on that one. Does he think it was like a penalty?
Oh, he's gonna say no.
I don't think because in my opinion the defender got the ball.
Yeah, it was actually in the defender's like possession, to be honest, you know.
So
Look at Colombia is doing the same thing too. This moment right now, Luis Diaz. So the ball goes to the right back. The moment it goes to the fullback does the dink ball, and then like the attacker just knows all you have to do is sprint for that ball.
okay, you
And
know what? For peace to reign, sorry to cut you, Papi. For peace to reign in the chat, let's look at what's on our screen. I'm not gonna make any side comment, any side note. I'm just gonna because I'm on right now. It says I'm a minute behind, bro. Like a minute behind. So whatever happens, happens. Guys, don't crucify me. Yeah, you're right, Dre. Aroten. It needs some level of prayer.
I'm 20 seconds behind what's on the screen.
Yeah, that's good. Papi believes in subjectivity. But ain't nothing wrong with subjectivity. Is that
What does
is the
I believe in subjectivity? If that's what you want to call it, I believe in truth.
I don't see anything wrong in subjectivity. It's when you make subjectivity the now when you try to make your subjective view now something that's factual, that's where you lose me a little bit. But ain't nothing wrong with that. These guys are just playing Monopoly.
Why do you say that?
This is an empty net. No, sorry. I'm way behind. 1 minute. I forgot. Man's trying to hold his line not to be offside.
Stephanie, by the way, I want to say also that did you notice also earlier on we had Brush? I think we might have talked about that. We had Brush in the chat, so big up Brush. Sorry if we had already said hello, but I can't remember if we said hello to you.
I think well. I don't think we said hello. Sorry, Brush. Mark, what's this thing with subjectivity and objectivity? Papi, what's the objectivity and subjectivity thing we're talking about?
No, Mark, I think is saying objectivity and subjectivity are totally opposite things, which is true.
Yeah. But you could have both of them and still be right.
Yeah.
In James' last 74 games for clubs, he scored 17 goals. 17. Okay, but is that. Would you consider that a great return?
74 games, 17 goals. Jeez. Nah, that's not a good return.
But if depending on the context or depending on the topic you're talking about. So if it's got something to do with that foul, in my opinion, I will tell you I see why they gave it as a penalty, because the goalkeeper maybe should have allowed the defender do the job, but he coming out, putting himself out in that position, it's but if they didn't give it, I also would see, because the defender actually got the ball. It wasn't the attacker that changed the course of the ball, it was the defender. So I could understand both ways why it was given, and if it wasn't, I understand why it wasn't. So that's
Damn, Colombia's fullbacks, bro, they are doing the business. Can you see like how like they're involved in the attack? Like that's the thing, especially the right back.
That was what these guys were doing yesterday, Uruguay. What time is it? 8 o'clock. I need to go pick these people. He played for a team in Saudi, Greece, Colombia during that time. See, like I said, I don't know why people were craving for that guy. Like people were like begging to play. Oh my days! Did I just stop that? Sorry, my bad. Let me share the screen. Oh my
Who, James Rodriguez? Is this who we're still talking about?
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a terrible return. 74 games, only 14. But he's not a striker. He's meant to be a playmaker. At least that's how I know James's game,
So
right?
let's judge him on the assist then.
So let's bring out the assists.
What was it I was trying to look at? These guys, these Colombians, these South Americans, they are rough, bro. Did you see which one? Oh, you saw the American game, right? America. See America.
Yeah. I had it open.
Where that guy took out the wait a minute, who did America play yesterday? Was it Panama? Yeah.
Bro. Where?
No, not the where one. The one, the offense that was committed by the Panaman player.
Oh, yes.
I think it was on Pulisic.
Yes.
He took out Pulisic's leg. I'm like,
that was rough. That was too violent.
Yo, Uruguay yesterday, man. Like De La Cruz was my man of the match. I know they gave it to, I think the man of the match was given to Araujo, the left winger. Yeah, but for me, it was that De La Cruz was everywhere.
GB says James Rodriguez was known for his scoring. Really? I know that he scored a worldie in the World Cup. That's how he burst into the scene. But for me, I was more judging his game on his playmaking.
I think
I
his
really
playmaking role, I was judging his game, yeah. Stephanie, truth be told, Pelestri wasn't. I know he got an assist and scored a goal yesterday, right? But nah, until he had phases in the game where he would drift out and just come in. Like he wasn't. If they were looking for Pelestri to actually do something yesterday, then they would have fluffed their lines. You're right, Ugarte and Valverde. In fact, it was more of Valverde. It was more of that De La Cruz guy. Bro, that guy, man, the engine that guy has, bro, brand new. The miles on those things or the cams on those things are fresh, bro. Not much, bro. The guy was everywhere yesterday.
Alien Tenno, you are hilarious.
Yo, big up, Ronald. The link is in the the link is in the chat, I believe. Yeah, it's in the chat. Yo, what time? Let me see. Okay, let me go. No, he got an assist. The assist was a very beautiful, quick play himself and Valverde. It was quick. Yeah, let me get. It was quick play between himself and Valverde. De La Cruz won the ball, gave it to Valverde. Valverde moved it quickly gave it to Pelestri. Pelestri just one time put it back in the danger zone, and Valverde quickly, boom, goal. I think that was the fourth goal. Yes, that was the fourth goal. Araujo got the third goal. No player have a perfect game, but if you look at that game yesterday, like I said, if you watch the game, if they were depending, you know how if they were depending on him to actually do something, right? No, it wasn't going to work because he was in the first half after his goal in the 8 minutes, he went quiet. You could see the likes of La Cruz, Ugarte, Valverde, you know, even Araujo, who was on the left, you could see that they were but that's what you would say. He scored. I just said he scored and assisted the game. For him, is a good goal. I never said he didn't have a good game. I just said he drifted, right? It was a lot of people were making him sound like he was exceptional yesterday. He wasn't exceptional yesterday. So let's just that's what I'm trying to say. He wasn't exceptional. After his first goal, he went mute. He went quiet he scored the goal at 48 minutes. He went mute until like 44. I was like, yo, is this guy still in the game? All right. Second half started, not much until the assist. He tried to beat his man twice. He got the best of the guy once, and that was it.
Bro, Colombia came close again. If results hold, Colombia advances to the quarterfinals.
They're a good side, though. They're a good side.
Yeah.
They might even give Uruguay a run for their money, though. Because I haven't watched Uruguay yesterday. I'm like, okay, who could stop them, you know?
Yeah. Oh, boy. Big up to Pete in the house.
Half time.
Mine just asking how the food was. The food coma is happening right now. I'm trying to wash it down. So the thing that I was eating just keeps like it expands in their stomach, unfortunately. So, but it was great, fantastic. GB is saying Jao Neves is 100% overrated. Ooh. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't
Have you
say
been
100%.
observing Jao Neves' game?
He's not in the Euros. How much time has he got?
In the Euros, barely. I don't think.
So for me, it's not a case. I know, but what Javi was GB, what do you mean by overrated? Because is it because a lot of people are talking about him? You feel people are just hyped, or that's what the tacticals they would do. It's not like they try to make everything. I remember when we were getting Anthony, everybody was saying stuff about this guy. Same thing they did with Ahmad. Same thing. So it's people would just run with whatever they feel like, right?
Yeah.
But the guy, he's a good player. If you talk about his height, he's small. I'm like, didn't we say the same thing about Lisandro Martinez? And he sat most of, if not everybody, down. So, so it's, if you want to go off what people are saying about him, nah, man, the most people would just hype. They would hype anything. I'm telling you, a lot of people are actually saying we should go get Rodriguez back. We should go sign Rodriguez. Like, and you are saying right now, 74 games, 17 goals is not something. So didn't they see those stats? Are they, you obviously, you know, they're just hyping, bro.
And you know, for me, John Neves is not even about stats. It's for me, it's like seeing the type of player that he is. You can see that this guy's
can he do the job? Is there a job he could do?
Tenacity. He's got this like, you know, hunger, aggression. He's excellent for like a counter you know, like for a team that wants to play like, you know, a counter press, you know, a high press. If you want to box the other team in the side, John Evans is your guy. He's got energy, bro. He's so mobile, so good with his timing too and position. Like his positional sense is really good for a player his age. So
will I
you can quantify those things, you know, in stats. You know. But big up Professor. Professor is in the house.
Big up, Amo. Man, sounds like he's GB
sleeping.
I think it sounds like he's doing his 9th round. Kante,
Professor is still marking some. He's still grading some students.
Yo, Papi, I'll be back. Okay.
Sure, sure. Hey, Professor, that's hilarious. um, Alien Tennis says when Pelistri gets more game time for his national team than his club team, it is a little bit jarring for me, Peter. That is really, really, really bizarre. You know,
How's
especially the
that
fact
bizarre?
that
I'm here. I was grading some students. That's not bizarre. That's not
the
bizarre.
fact
We
that
knew this
Pelistri
already.
gets so much game time for his national team, he's a bona fide starter.
Is that he's a guaranteed star for the national team. Like I always knew he was good. It's just that he wasn't getting the consistent playing time to play consistent football. And now he got consistent playing time at Granada, and now he's playing for Uruguay week in week out. And now he's playing proper football. But either way, we move on from that because I know he's a baller. So us say
Yeah,
all this, so Lisa Link, thank God he's going to Bayern Munich because people, this fan base do not know what they need. They don't watch football. And with
yeah.
a play, and us, this signing that Fabrizio said we'll get Rene Hanke, I do not like it. I do not like it.
You don't like
Now,
what when they say what?
this Rene Hanke that the say we signed, I'm not sure if it's 100% or not. I don't like
It
it.
is
I hate it.
100%.
I hate it. I
Fabrizio
hate
just
it.
confirmed it.
I hate it.
Why do you
I hate
hate
it
it?
because it's signed to SCG agency. That's why I hate it. Don't
What if
question
he's
me.
gonna bring some good to the
Don't have.
team? What?
Can, can no one question me? He signed to SCG agency, and I hate it. That's it, and I'm sticking by it. I'm sticking by it. Stupid.
Do
Wait, I
Do
can't
you
curse.
think
Wait.
there's gonna be too many cooks at Man United?
Of course, there's too many cooks. There's three cooks in the kitchen. One cook is back in the other cook. Let me tell you something. Renee Hanke and Ante Hug, they're both the same thing. Renee Hanke is going to back Ante Hug, so he's going to be quiet and suck up to him. Ruth Van Nistelrooy is a coach. He's a coach. He
Yeah,
coached PSV. He coached the like of Xavi Simons. He coached like a character like Xavi Simons. He coached what's the guy that scored a bunch of header? I forgot his name. Luke De Jong. Those are the
yeah.
places he coach. He does places he coach grown men. And you now you're trying to come ahead to this organization. He's gonna bump out with Ten Hag. And Omar
He's gonna
Barada
fall out with
and
Ten
that
Hag.
actual hasn't come in yet. Omar Barada that actual hasn't come in yet. And you talk about signings. These are the issues I'm talking about. These are the issues I'm talking about. Is why I'm like I'm waiting to Omar Barada and that actual come in because this Ogate link is ugly. It's ugly link.
Why
It's
don't you like
ugly.
Ugarte, bro?
Have you watched? Did you watch Ogata Sporting? No. So
I
let me get you up to speed. You didn't watch him, so no. I'm gonna get you up to speed.
go ahead.
Oh,
I
Oga-
only looked at it. I'll tell you what I looked at when we were rumored with Ugarte last season. He's
yeah,
one
he's
of
playing
the
with that PSG. But
yeah.
but, but
Listen, he's one of the
let me
two
get
players for me that I wanted. Him and Pedro Porro are the two players that like we missed out on. And I saw impressive stats like in terms of the rankings of how he compared to other people in terms of his one,
let me say
his
something.
tackling, his interceptions, his passing seemed very okay. It's not exceptional, but it seems okay. But those are like the tackling and the interceptions. You can tell that this is a quality player here. What are you talking about?
you like Casemiro, right?
Sure.
This is Casemiro light.
Younger
Set piece.
Casemiro. There we go. Isn't
No
that
no
what we
no no
need?
no no. You didn't get another Casemiro. Let me explain why. He's Casemiro light.
Why is he Casemiro
Let me
like?
go deep. Let me go deeper than that. Casemiro have some line breaking passes he does once in a while. This man doesn't have it. Going into spaces like
He's a
drifting
young
forward.
man,
Wait,
almost.
let me talk. Let me talk. The drifting into spaces he doesn't have. Header for set pieces, good Casemiro gave you. He doesn't have it. Jumping for a header in general, he doesn't have it. You know what he has in him? Yellow card. Yellow card galore. He's tackling. He's a strong tackler. But listen, he's gonna get you some cards. Remember Lucas Torreira at
Yeah.
Arsenal?
Yes.
Exactly. That's the player gets it. He to me, he's just like a luxury plug and play guy. The way the and again, this is why I say he's a bad signing because the way the manager played last year with the 3-1-6, Ogate cannot help you with that. Again, this is what I'm basing on what I
Mm.
saw last year. All my mindset, I'm not going off year one Because again, it should the manager say he doesn't want to play that way. I'm going off last year. Ugarte doesn't fit what you're trying to do last year. So now if you buy Ugarte,
how often will you find a player that's complete? Of course, there has to be a few things that you can improve about the player, right? Especially for a guy that is Ugarte's age, you know. So for me, it's all about like figuring out that, oh, okay, these are the strengths that he got. Do those strengths seem like they match what we need? Is it a puzzle
is
that's going to
it
fit? A piece of the
better
puzzle
than
that's going to fit?
is it better than Zaire Emery? These are the people benching him.
Probably
Is it
not.
better than
Zaire
Zaire
Emery
Emery?
is a little bit better.
Is it better than Vitinha? He's not better than
I think
Vitinha.
that
It's a rhetorical
different.
question.
I think that different. Vitinha is
No, Vitinha is similar to Mino, center midfielder. So if you buy, that's why I said
that's
buying him is a
exactly
waste of you're wasting your
so
money.
you are saying Vitinha should be the guy that we're going for?
Those players are better than him. Why would you go for a player that's lesser than them? Why you go for a player that's lesser than those two players? You're not
Vitinha is
starting that.
different from
You're not even
Ugarte,
starting
bro.
that Luis
And
Enrique possession-based football. What are you gonna do for me? What can you do for me?
I'll tell you what he'll do for you. He will help you box a team in the opposition half. He will help you break down their attacks and smell their danger moments. He will help you bring energy into covering your back three that's so often exposed. How many times have you seen Casemiro sliding because he doesn't feel like going on a run with the guy who's carrying the ball? Ugarte will end up, he has to be taught a little bit that aggression, it has to be controlled. You need aggression from somebody who's playing your defensive midfield position, but obviously he has to do it with some sort of restraint and knowing that Premier League referees are harsh. We saw how they harshly treated Casemiro, right? But Ugarte can come in, learn to still keep that bulldog in him, that dog in him, and figure out how to actually give us what we need in terms of a DM that can cover when we lose possession and we're exposed.
So you want to teach a South American how to control the aggression? You know that's not gonna work. So pretty much instead of you teach in Luis Enrique's system, I'm telling you, putting my center back because of his height. As in, this is what I said. This is not this is not the player you need. He's not a necessity. If you're buying him at the end of the window, I will understand. But your first signing, dog, you don't even know who your starting center back next to Lisandro Martinez is. You don't know who your left back is for next season. You don't know who your striker is for next season. But that midfield, you can't put up any player in there for the time being. But just to get Ugarte, to me, it screamed like, oh, this is a bad signing. Ugarte as your first signing, what are we doing here? Who's your center back? Who's your backup striker? Because Marshall left on a free.
I totally disagree. I totally disagree, bro. I feel like you are out here alluding that, oh, we should look at what Vitinha is, look at what Ugarte.
No,
I'm not saying player.
No,
you know? He's not as physical. He doesn't have the same strength as Ugarte. Ugarte can hold off an opponent, bro. He can actually shield the ball. You know? Sure, Vitinha is a little bit better with his dribbling, but Ugarte that's an aspect of his game that he can ultimate. Because ultimately,
you're going too far with the Vitinha. That's I say I compare Vitinha to Mino. I'm just I say Vitinha is better than Ugarte. Zaire Emery is better than Ugarte, and those two start in PSG midfield. That I'm just comparing it to like his compatriots in that team. Not like we should go for them. Maybe me saying we should go for them is wrong. Not like we should go for them. Like in wherever you're coming from, you're not better than those players. I'm just saying that in that, and that's why I compared those players. They're more similar to mine, though, as a short center of gravity, could carry the ball, know what to do with the ball. My team with Vitinha is like you want to spend 35, 40 mil on him. You don't have a center back nor a striker yet.
The Delict rumors are heating up. I'm not saying I'm excited about Delict, but it's serious.
But also hear me out. Yeah. The role Ugarte wants to play. How many players could play in that role right now in Manchester United? Like if you didn't buy any players for Casemiro, who can you put there instead?
Well, I wanted to say Amrabat, but he's not gonna be there. So who else? Who else? Other than like from our starting lineup, I mean from our first 11, I don't think like there's anybody really that can play it that well, you know. We'd have to look into our academy for that, you know.
Because yes, we have to look at the academy, and when I'm gonna go this one I'm gonna go deeper with it.
Hmm.
McTominay cannot do that role. Mount cannot do that role. Hannibal 50-50 with that role.
No, he cannot. Hannibal
No,
cannot.
no, that's it. Now Hannibal no cannot do that role. The only players that I see are the youth player, which is Dan Gore that went on loan because you want John Neves. You want John Neves at home with Dan Gore and which one is it? Jack Fletcher. Only possible youth player that could do that role. And I see that I'm like, okay, I'll put those two there for now, but still you don't have a center back. Johnny Evans is old. You're
The
losing
center
Varane.
back is coming, Omo. I don't know why you're so
Okay.
worried. It's coming.
Papi, remember what I said earlier in the season
Yeah.
that before last week that I don't think we're getting any new signing? Center back, if we get a center back, I know we're going to the right place. A center back, I know we're going to right. If we get
We
a backup
will.
striker, not,
We
and a
will.
striker,
We
I don't
will.
mean a backup striker, a starting
Omo.
striker. Because Hoyle ain't no starter.
Omo. Right now, we're trying to not do the mistake that Chelsea did. They fast tracked that rebuild by getting players quickly before figuring out the backroom stuff. Todd Bowley was playing Football Manager, and then they spent so much money. And what we're trying to do is not repeat the mistakes that they made.
Don't compare to Chelsea because Chelsea's moving smart.
Well, now they are. But remember when they were actually just like when Todd Bowley came in and took over?
Yes.
They were buying left, right, and center. They were buying anything that's hot. They were buying. Big up to Jigga in the building, by the way. When we say Chelsea, Jigga shows up.
They are still doing that right now.
Yeah, but they're doing it with like a lot more like they have clear intentions of what they want because they've defined that vision, they've defined the type of profiles that they want. And now that like all I'm saying is right now, I'm frustrated that we're not signing players. Yes, but I keep on getting a little bit more consolation when I look at like the fact that they fast tracked that rebuild by firstly running for the hottest players that are on the market, that are on the that are rumored on the market, and then from there they ended up with like all these players that did not necessarily like fit a certain like fit a certain like manager to work with. So that's why they had to also flush out the new players that they brought. Don't you remember like at one point like they if we were Chelsea, bro, do you remember like they got Koulibaly and also shipped off Koulibaly quickly?
Yes.
We would still have Koulibaly if Koulibaly had come to Man United. He would be finishing off his contract right now. But the whole point that I'm trying to make is the fact that they did not focus on the right thing at the beginning. And that's what we're doing, And it's best to take your time. Make sure that all the people in the backroom stuff are in sync and they know exactly what we're trying to build. And then the player profiles will become so easy.
So, Papi, should Eddie Hawks have a new style of play or work on the one he has currently?
That I cannot answer until I see the first match, bro.
No, but you should, like, you saw what he did last year, right? He started play last year. He should improve on that, right?
Sure, he should, but that doesn't necessarily mean he should play the exact same way. That doesn't necessarily mean he should pretty much rinse and repeat. Like, who knows if he'll go with the 4-2-2 that he ended the season with? Who knows if he'll start off like with another way, like that's brand new that we haven't seen yet. Time knows that. Jason Wilcox and the guys that are in the backroom stuff will know that, Right now, we can only speculate. You know what I'm saying?
We're in it for a word of pain, and I'll be here dishing out the pain.
Well, let's actually welcome big up Jigga says, I did ask the question, how many pieces do you think Manchester United need to be competitive next season? Well, we'll come back to that, Jigga. We'll come back to that. It's a very good question that you're asking.
That's a good question. I still have an answer for that.
Oh, you have an answer for that?
Yeah, I'll go first. Well, I think you want to bring somebody in.
I know Mark also. Cool Lady Bali, says Stephanie. Mark also will probably have an answer for that. Mark, whenever you want to join in the conversation, I don't know if you're ready. I'll just bring you in.
No,
but
no, I feel like I don't want to interrupt Olmo flow now because you're on this theoretical flow about, perspectively this and perspectively that, and we have to do this in this perfect order way that like the world works in a perfect spin. I just saying to Olmo that, sign-ins, as much as we need a defender more than we need a midfielder, all according to which deal finished first. We talking to defenders, we've been talking to defenders, we talking to midfielders, it's whoever deal say yes first. Big up to the chat. So while listen, I not go and not sign Ugarte because I know he would improve our midfield. Because we didn't get the deal done for defender yet. You understand? I would sign who we could sign in the moment, knowing that we must sign a defender. No matter what, just remember, we had 50 million to spend before the 1st of July. After the 1st of July, it could be a additive 100 million to that, and that's not including any sales yet. So don't panic.
When does the window close?
The window closing in September on the 1st. Every year it's closed the same time.
After the season has started, you can still buy
September for every time.
Games into the season.
Right, well, like the first game of the season is the 20-something to April, August or something like that.
Yeah, so it's like I'll be there.
Right.
I'll be there.
A week into the season, opening is closed. But you see, you can't argue and say, bro, we should not be signing a midfielder because we need a defender, bro. These signings don't work like that. We need defenders. Yes, we will get them. We will get defenders.
Okay. We will be there.
We will be there.
We should be there. We're Man United supporters.
Papi, I watch the penalty earlier, and I say to myself, it could have go either way. I was 50-50 on the penalty.
The goalkeeper shouldn't have gone there.
Papi, what's that question?
How many players? Before we talk about that question, I wanted to say, I just slipped my mind now. It was we're talking. Oh yeah, that the transfer window is coming. Don't worry, Omo. I know your frustration is coming from this. You want to see players in preseason starting to gel early. That's the ideal thing. Get your transfers done before the preseason coach takes off.
Oh no. My thing is coaching. I want to see the coach. I want to see something on the pitch. Whatever players available.
Yeah, well, you had to wait for that. You had to wait till the season open for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Because all that coaching method always be talking about where the examples. I wanted to give example. Every time we talk about coaching, give examples. Right? Because I want you to give them. Because you see, no. You see the buzzwords thing, bro. We need to stop it.
You choose to ignore the facts. Because again,
no, I don't choose to ignore no facts, bro. I just be real. Let me keep it real. Yeah, when you talk about coaching, bro, coaching don't work one way. A teacher cannot teach a class of students who don't want to learn. Understand what I'm saying? Right? At the end of the day, it's work both ways. The players had to take the coaching and the coaching had to work. For it to work, the players must give effort, bro. So it's a two-way street. Don't try to make it all about the coach just come in and tell this man jump and he jump.
These are excuses.
No, bro.
Let me talk about coaching because it's not a back and forth.
Let me ask a question, right? Let me ask a question. Why Timothy Weah punched the fella in the head last night? Answer that question and tell me if the coaching, if being Halter is a terrible coach.
I'm not talking about no Timothy
Weah. No, I want to be talking about coaching. I'm using a direct example to show you why you're wrong. And you want to argue. Let me use the example straight. Timothy Weah for me is one of the players I thought is one of the best players in America team. I never see him act like that in my life. Right? That's a moment of madness. I go and blame that on Bernhalter. I mightn't like Bernhalter as a coach, but I know he's a man of discipline. I don't know him personally, but from how he's conduct himself, he's a disciplined coach. You understand? So what, we go and blame Bernhalter for not coaching Timothy Weah, right? Because he punched a man in the head last night?
Mark, what you're talking about makes no sense. Because again, I don't care about Timothy Weah. I'm talking about Manchester United.
No, I'm using an example of a player.
Oh, you want listen? You're not listening. You want to do is react. I said coaching. You're talking about the players that don't want to listen. But again, that doesn't explain the example. Because again, last preseason, because I'm not people are telling me, oh, went to the preseason. No, I'm not went to the preseason. I went to the season start. Because last preseason we played better football. Come start of the season, we played shit football. So don't tell me to wait to the preseason. Because again, this manager could do nonsense. Last year 1, he played different football. From year 2. And we to play a different football that did not work.
Obviously, but anybody think that was going to play the same year football?
Don't tell about no obviously.
Bro, you can't be telling me you really honestly believe that we are going to play the same football from year 1.
You're not listening. You're reacting because year 1 he played football that worked. Year 2 he played football that didn't work. He had to start a play again. Listen, he had to start a play, but it did not work. It did not work in the year 2. So now that's why I say in year 3, is he looking to improve on the start of play did the year 1 or improve the start of play did the year 2?
Talk about the Colombia game, because I could keep saying this over and over. We was never ever meant to play the same style of football in year 1 and year 2. And in year 2, you are supposed to buy players to support the profiles for what the player wanted to play. So let me not make it about coaching, bro, because coaching don't exist. Listen to me, hear me out.
Support year 1.
Hear me out. When it's our big managers who manage rate, when it's our big managers who manage talk about so great coaches signing 52 players in less than 9 seasons, bro. 52?
Again,
don't tell me about coaching, bro.
You're looking at the angle that doesn't fit.
I'm talking about facts. I'm not assuming nothing. Right? If he could have coached all the players, he would have more talents coming through than Ten Hag.
Because why would they buy Mason Mount? Why would the club buy Mason Mount?
Club is make signings, bro. Stop trying to blame signings on players.
Good evening.
I'm not blaming the players. Again, you're not listening. You're not listening.
I'm trying to interject just between because they're getting a little fury right
there. Wait a minute, Mark. Why would the club buy Mr. Mount?
Because he's classified as a homegrown player.
Okay.
Thank you. Somebody brain working. Mathematics isn't for everybody.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Did we already have another homegrown player?
Yeah, but there's a limit. I think you need about 8 or 9. I'm not sure.
Tell him that, man, because he don't know. Like he don't know. Tell him check our job.
Yeah, that's why Chelsea needs to sell Conor Gallagher, because selling Conor Gallagher is seen as profit only. And it will reduce the financial fair play rules. It doesn't go against the rules. Again, good afternoon to the viewers. Good afternoon to Football Power or Papi. We need to talk off here as it relates to your Discord. Your Discord needs to come online very soon. Very soon. Pro, good work on that Jamaica broadcast the other night, man. You kept me up there. I couldn't get to watch the game because I was away from home and the internet in that hotel was really shaky, man. So thank you. I really enjoyed the show. And I really enjoy the members of the panel who come on the show in the absence of Dube and let the show continue to go. I have seen where your show has grown from 1 viewer to over 1,000 now, man. Congrats, man. Congrats. I hope YouTube sending you your plaque very soon, if you haven't got it as yet.
You know, they've sent a few P's, you know, but not enough, you know.
Oh, no, a plaque. I think you're supposed to get a plaque.
Even,
yeah, supposed to get a subscriber plaque.
10K or something.
Is it? Oh, they stopped doing it at 1K now.
They stopped the 1K.
You will get there, man. Yeah. You will get there. This show is one that is very informative. You not only touch on one league, which I like. You also let the public and let the fans aware of stuff that goes on in the back end of clubs that the regular fan will not know. The panel, the persons that you have brought to this show are well educated football wise, well educated. I must say these guys know their history and they know their facts. I must say much big up to everyone that has been on the show, even Stephanie. um Her comments, sometimes I read a lot of the comments in the show. Sometimes I do go back and I watch shows, that past shows and stuff like that, and trust me, um football power hour, I see you guys going places, I going far places, man, so keep it up. Good show.
Big up, bro. Thank you, Jaja. Thank you, my G. Thank you, Jigga. Appreciate it. Yeah, no. You're also a part of it. You know, it's not just a Men United, centric show. We try and like it's because we here because we love football. So
I appreciate that. I see goal.
It's a goal. It's a goal. Colombia has scored.
Davidson Sanchez.
Davidson, defender. That must be a corner. Was that a corner?
I think it's from a corner. Yeah.
See, only certain football people would have said that right off the bat, seeing a defender score and say it must be from a corner.
Yeah.
Knowing Davinson Sanchez, yes, he is good in the year. If you guys don't know who Davinson Sanchez is, he played for Tottenham at one point. He was a really good defender in my eye. Just a little bit rough around the edges. If he had smoothed down just a bit and had a little bit more composure, what he was lacking was anticipation, in my view. Instead of diving into tackles, he should have anticipated a bit more. Same can be said for their other defender currently. What's his name? That Argentinian guy again. Oh my lord, Romero. Yes, man. That guy is so raw. Bro. He's playing at a level and you're so raw. You've been playing at Tottenham for a while now and you're still so raw. I saw him playing the other night. In I think it was in the Copa, and the man made a tackle like from out of defense. He just I'm like, whoa, what is this guy? Really good defender, but sometimes you do youthful exuberance do take precedence in his gameplay.
I think he has the cover. Lissandro right there to cover him, and Tottenham Hotspur, Mickey Van der Ven is covering him, so he could do the aggressive stuff.
No, but I'm not. But he needs to. But he's been a little bit too aggressive, man. Like this man has gotten so many cards, bro. Like he needs.
Never change from him.
So let me ask you a question. You actually rate Romero, Omo? You rate Romero as a good defender?
Yeah, I like him.
Okay.
Will I take him at United? Yes.
That's fair.
You take him at United?
You need a sin bin button. I keep talking to you about a sin bin button.
Take him at United?
Handball specialist, red card master. You want
serial penalty causer? What?
I see Romero as a 75% chance, 75% chance of picking up a red card in every game that he plays.
I would. If Romero's available, I'll take him.
So you would like Manu to play with a 75% chance each game of playing 10 man?
That's not true. Come on, you only got one red
card. That is 100% true, bro. Man,
yeah.
President Romero is if Eric Bailly had a brother.
Yes. I would. If they say we take Romero today, I'll say yes. I'll take Romero today.
Wow.
Thank God you're not coaching for United, buddy. Thank you.
Big up.
There's the reason why I'm getting. There's the reason why I'm working on my coaching badges.
Oh, one more goal. One more goal.
Golazo. The game is done. 3-0 Colombia.
And we have another goal in the Colombia versus Costa Rica game. It is now 2-0 to Colombia.
I didn't predict this game. Oh shit, bro. Happy. Pressure. I don't in dumb to this prediction game.
Yeah, Colombia is a one of the prediction. 3-0.
Whoa!
Yeah, 3-0.
My bad.
Wow. Bags.
3-0. And it is
Copies.
how many minutes? Oh, it's just in the first half.
63.
In our second half.
Of course, Colombia gonna win. Copa America team. Now we're here to embarrass ourselves.
Who play next? Brazil. I will bet
Yeah.
for Brazil to win.
We should
That's why
just
actually
4-1.
Brazil is gonna drop points. I want to welcome you to the
Brazil
conversation.
go and win 4-1, bro. Let me stop it.
Let's
We
welcome
should
Brazil to drop points and
accept
hear
the CONCACAF.
how are Brazil gonna drop points, bro?
Hey,
Brazil-
you know who it is.
Man, I wonder if we should play that
How
game
is
with Olmo
Brazil
here
gonna
on this
drop
panel tonight, bro. I didn't feel we could do that with Olmo here tonight, and Olmo might be lost. You know?
Oh, we should, you know. That was a good game last night.
Yeah, you gotta choose different letters tonight. So
Now what it is, yeah, I think that Brazil's gonna do what they did against who did they play last time? Costa Rica, innit? I think they're gonna waste opportunities. They're gonna miss chances. They're gonna get frustrated. Blah blah blah, and it's gonna be draw or either a Paraguay 1-0 or something.
In fact, it's not gonna be a moment of brilliance and they'll score a goal.
Like a Vinicius or something.
Brazil will get it together. Come on, man. Don't with that energy.
I think May Paqueta scored a goal today.
I just got a feeling, man. I mean, I had a feeling last time and what happened. Just saying.
Bro. You just wait and see. I think you're not ready yet. Rodrigo is also probably going to score a goal. People be sleeping on Rodrigo, but that's another player that's developing. And I think like it's just a matter of time.
and Drake too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I will be here.
We'll be there. Big up, Ronald. Happy Friday,
Yes,
brother.
I'll tell you, going too soon.
Yo,
man.
bots, big up to you. Big up to everyone as well on the stream, bro.
Yeah,
Are you sleeping well, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just got off work, bro, so I'm just tired.
Oh, yes.
Welcome to the stream. Watching football, watching football as long as I have been watching football, I have seen a lot of things in the game of football. I have seen where it was Brazil dominating. I saw the Spain era. I saw the Zidane era. I saw the Thierry Henry era. I am speaking international football now. I was there when Argentina was struggling to get out of group stages in World Cups, in past World Cups. I was there. Oh my God, this guy is giving me. I don't know why this guy don't move from my door. My apologies. He does this every Friday. I'm gonna have to go outside and tell him to move. Okay, there he goes. Sorry about that. I have seen the Germany era. I have seen
who has a guy behind him who's selling ice cream. Who is this?
That's me, man. I'm trying to tell him to move, man. I'm signaling to tell him to move away, man.
He's selling ice cream.
That's fake. I lie.
Get yourself some ice cream. It's Friday, Jigga. Go give the guy.
What? No, the wife already took this. No. My wife already took him outside.
So what kids want, just like they want kids.
Well, see, as I will speak of the Chelsea situation. I've spoken about it before. Chelsea bought players, put them on some long-term contracts, and I said in the chat earlier before I joined, that was for a reason. The onus is now left upon the player himself. I am signed to an 8-year contract. Do I want to devalue myself, or do I want the value of myself to go up? That is what Chelsea is looking at. Okay, I'm coming. That is what Chelsea is looking at. So Chelsea did buy players, yes, with an aim, yes, with a gamble. It's a 50-50. Like we saw Enzo Fernandez come in.
Brother, Jigga.
My son is killing me here.
Your 50-50s from last season are not landing yet. how are you making more 50-50 chances? Like even the ones done in last
No,
season
no,
haven't
no, no,
done
no, no.
well.
Well, I'm not saying that we're making 50-50 chances. No, I'm saying when they were purchased, it was a 50-50 thing when they were purchased and they were given 8 years to,
And they're still
to
over there, 50-50.
right. And they're given 8 years, which they're now going into their second year to say that, okay, sir, what are you guys going to do? Are you guys going to come
Are
here
you
at
guys
Chelsea and devalue yourself as a player? Or are you guys going to come here and show the world
are
that
you guys
you can be
planning like
sold
are
on?
you guys
No
planning
So,
friends,
time
Jigger.
ahead?
No friends,
No,
Jigger.
wait,
hmm?
Mark. I think they're planning ahead of time. You know what they're doing right now? They're actually
Yeah,
going ahead and planning ahead of time because they know the
they go and
antics and the
become the
way they're
Brighton.
moving, they're gonna have a transfer ban. So they're like, oh, you know what? We have players for 8 years now. Give us an 8-year ban. No one cares.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think?
They're probably ahead of time.
I think
Bro,
Chelsea not
signing a
going to
16-year-old is not ahead of time. That's ahead of his age.
forget
The man
ahead
should
of
not even
time.
sign. I did not even have a signature when I was 16.
Chelsea in a situation where they need to sign some experienced players. They be real. All the thing
No.
I think is song amazing and song nice. But Chelsea really, really lucky. God is my witness, bro. I tell man them they were gonna run coming down to the end of the season. I tell Chelsea that this all season, but they gonna lose games. Inexperience, right? Next season gonna be real worse for Chelsea because one, they don't have Pochettino. And some of them players back Pochettino. Maresca, he's a decent coach. I watched over some games at Leicester last season just to see what he kind of offering.
Mhm. He said we
It
need.
mightn't be so smooth in the first couple months of your season, bro. I have been real. Now, I'm not saying you're going to fall out of the top 10 or anything like that, but I certainly don't think you're going to get top 4 or top 5 next season.
And I agree.
As if Chelsea could prepare themselves not to sack a manager before Christmas again. Because they're
No,
not in the top.
Mark, they can get
any
top
Chelsea supporter in the chat right now. Any Chelsea supporter in the chat right now is going to be very upset with the words that are about to come out of my mouth. Chelsea, I see Chelsea as a mid-table team for the next 3 seasons, and there's a reason for that I will not disclose at this time. But Chelsea fans, go ahead and curse me out. I am a Chelsea supporter. I've always been and will always be. But I see my club being a mid-table club for the next 3 seasons. But trust the process, and it will pay off in the end.
What's the
Where's
process?
Chelsea?
I wouldn't say 3 seasons, maybe a season and a half. I feel like this squad, they need another year in the Premier League before they really find some of them players finally gel. Because they will get better next season.
The
But
stuff I be saying, I should be clipping this. Be clipping this.
You should clip it, man.
We'll clip Jigger. But here's the thing. Pochettino said
No,
it
but
right.
what he said is not wrong though. Like he's saying he's envisioning his club to be a mid-table club for the next 3 seasons. How is that anyways wrong? I don't think it's wrong.
No, not his part. Like he's talking about Chelsea. I don't know. I can't speak on them. The stuff that I be saying about United, I'm like, hold on, I should be clipping this. The stuff Mark be saying, oh, those are clip
The
words
stuff
right
you
there.
be saying, bro. I have too much clips on it, bro. I don't have enough room to save clips on another hard drive,
I can't lie. Omo, you're not the right person to talk about clips with the whiteboard.
Bro, Omo just talk like everything is happening in a perfect order,
I've been
bro.
right your ball. You go clip mine. I said, oh yeah.
I tell men this season,
I
have a question.
don't have receipts on you, Omo. I have memories on you, my brother. I've known you for
I
2
tell
years.
men this season United go and lose 10 Premier League games. Men laugh at me at the beginning of the season. Olmo. I have a question. What's that?
Wait, Mark, why do you call Olmo Olmo?
Is it this
1
one,
second.
No, not that one. Not that one. I have a new one. Caicedo was signed for how much? 100 mil?
100 and many mils.
100 and many mils. If Chelsea gets 5 seasons, 4 to 5 seasons out of Caicedo and he's resold at 70 mil,
yeah,
would that be considered a loss?
You know, Jigga, what you sound like? You sound a woman who's standing outside the Prada store and she's looking at her sunglasses. She's like, if I get 25 wears out of this, this would cost me £10. No, it's £2,500. Please keep it back. You can't afford it.
Would it be considered?
You will not be getting 70 M's. In what world?
It's
Bro,
not a loss if you
I
can send
wouldn't
up
say
a
that.
Sony.
Two things I wouldn't say about that in that situation. One,
But if he's resold at 70 and say for instance during the 5 seasons he managed to get a trophy, would that be considered a loss?
No.
I mean, no, it wouldn't. But yeah, you see, the problem is the whole. You have to look at it differently, bro. You have to look at it like if Caicedo could lift his game and maintain his value to be around 70 million 5 years from now. That's most important first. Before you talk about resell, he had to perform. You know what I mean? So, in my honest opinion,
He can still have been performing.
huh?
Okay.
At the level Caicedo performing now, he's not performing anything worth 70 million, bro. Let me be real.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't start
Enzo
off.
Fernandez not performing anything close to 50 million. Let me be real.
Oh hell no, you put it at 50? That man performing like about $30 million player right now, bro.
Oh, well, I was trying to be nice, but I'm being honest, bro. It's like
30 is a stretch
Rashford.
as
Like
well.
I hear men talking about we should sell Rashford for 80 million, and I'm like, what them men smoking, bro? Rashford not even performing for 30 mil right now.
How many goals and assists has Rashford had in the last 2 years?
Forget the last 2 years. Rashford playing for Man United. The next season will be his 10th season.
I can tell you one thing
10.
for free. His goals and assists are combined of Nicholas Jackson, Enzo, and Caicedo all together.
Mm-hmm.
And Rashford still has more.
How much more?
About 20.
I think by 20.
About 20. About 20 or 22.
In 2 seasons. In 2 seasons.
Seasons.
In 2 seasons.
Yes, the one that just
last
went
season he scored 17 Premier League goals, and overall he had like what 30 goals and 11 assists, something like that, or 29 goals and 11 assists, something like that he had last season in total. But 17 Premier League goals. You see, my problem last season. My problem with Rashford is that he had all the mechanics to be an elite winger, but he don't deliver.
Problems with Rashford? Wow.
He don't deliver. And I cannot pay. I don't know how in God's name intelligent football people will pay this guy 400K a week with the kind of output he had. Even after the last 3 months, the good 3 months he had last season. I don't know how they do that. And men them was clapping it and saying, okay, we can't afford to lose him, bro. We should have sold this dude we should have begged PSG to take him in 2021-22, bro. Beg them.
Yeah, but I'm listening. I'm reading this news right now. Someone's saying that we're offering Sancho to Chelsea. Is that right?
You offer Sancho to Juventus, and right now, as it stands, Marcus Rashford could be going to PSG this summer, which I would be so happy for.
PSG
finally
do need some
scoring 3-4 goals a game.
PSG do need a replacement for Mbappe.
And we need to score 3 goals a game, so we can't do it with him.
I want to say
need
good
somebody
night,
else.
Stephanie. She's off to bed. Thank you so much
Oh,
for being here.
night, Steffi.
Good night, Steph.
Have a good one. See you tomorrow. But yeah, PSG should get Mbappe. I mean, should get Mbappe replacement. His name is Rashford. Ligue 1 needs a new face.
You know interesting.
What I mean? Take the number 10, slap it on Kobe back. Take the number 7, slap it on Mason Greenwood back. And then we cook.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Bro, listen to me, Jigga Jam. Men them on this panel, they want to win football games handsomely, but they're afraid to have backbone. They're afraid to stand up to the mind, to the fact that.
Whoa. So, let me ask them.
I need to ask Mark something, yeah? I need to ask Mark something. Hey, Mark, are you gonna have a sadness stream when MG11 leaves?
Yeah. I go and have a laugh at Man United fans along when Mason Greenwood in 18 months win the Ballon d'Or, and they go and be crying why they sell him. I go and have a laugh at Man United stream along, bro.
This is what happens when you have too much alcohol.
No, this is what happens when you realize the world, life is too short to be trying to hold things to people that they don't even hold the standards the most.
No, this Mason. Why are you Manchester United fans against Mason Greenwood? Why?
I need to say one more thing.
Can we have this conversation on a Monday? Friday after alcohol is not the best time to have this conversation when man them can get emotional over a guy. Please allow me, fam. Let's have this on Monday when there's no alcohol and milk. Thank you. And Jigga, before you start asking uncomfortable questions,
right now it's Colombia versus Costa Rica.
Yeah, and Jigga, before you start trying to ask uncomfortable questions, are you still standing by your man Marcos Alonso who killed someone in Spain?
I need to say something.
Your legend.
Why not?
But anyways,
I'm like when people say all these players, I'm like, okay, cool. You saw these players, saw that player, bring this player in. I'm like, okay, cool. How will you set them up though? Is what I'm looking at.
When you have a player who know how to play football,
can we let Manj say something? He was wanting to say something. I don't know.
Listen. No, listen. I'm a man of the. I was a man of the law. Whatever Mason Greenwood did, he went to court and that was sorted out. So no. So I'm like, why are you guys still? The man is a good player.
Are you not listening,
Jigga? Bro, forget it, Jigga. Some of these fellas and them, they need to pan down. So
we don't want to
lead them.
Bro, if they reverse Paul Pogba's ban tomorrow, I'll take him at Chelsea.
Man's tapped in their head still.
I need to say something real quick.
Go ahead, man.
Hey, Mark, first of all, big up to you. I didn't mean to offend you anyway. Just making a joke about the Sunday stream.
Offend me?
No, I was just merely making a joke. I didn't mean.
I am definitely would be having a sad stream and if they're selling, bro. I telling you the truth. I'm not laughing. I know I'm joking, brother.
Fair enough. I'm just making a joke, just in case. I'm just making a joke. And second
I
of all, what
definitely
we should
have
do
in the stream, bro. I telling you the truth,
about
man.
the MG11 subject. Let's just wait and see how is future decided, and then we have this conversation because we don't know what they're gonna do.
Well, I'm failing to understand why a Chelsea man want to talk about this so much because we can literally have this conversation.
We're
next
literally
week
talking about a footballer
problem.
based on football and ability. You don't want to bring anything else into the conversation but football and ability.
Again,
that's what I'm talking about. So I'm saying, why would you not take it?
The weather is not nice without telling me there is rain happening, right?
We're talking about
things.
I don't understand what you're talking about, bro.
So we can talk about Mason Greenwood openly next week. Will that be okay with you, sir?
Fine, no problem. But
okay.
You don't need to make it sound like if we're talking about other than anything other than football and ability.
You are not. Bro. Someone else is trying to insinuate things, and you're not reading between the lines. Please.
Bro, all I am saying is at the end of the day, I talking about football and ability, bro. I don't care about nothing else.
Jesus Christ.
Simple.
Yeah,
I don't care about. Bro, I talking about football. We talking about football here. Right, and we're not talking about nothing else, just football. Any player we mention, we talking about the football and ability, right? That's how I just live. That's how we just talk. We talking football, bro.
Yeah, Jadon Sancho at Chelsea. That's the footballing ability we should be discussing.
That's a good deal to do, bro. Chelsea have money. He never performed for United. Time to go.
Do you want him, Jigga? You want to?
I'll take him. Why not?
Okay, there we go. Done deal. Here we go. Let's announce it.
Sometimes it's the atmosphere in a club. It doesn't suit the player.
Sometimes it's that, bro. Honestly, sometimes it's just the vibes, bro. Sometimes them players it's just the vibes. They run a sour. They start off good, and sometimes they just run a sour. You know what I mean? Like sometimes players form to be good one season, bad. You know what I mean? If I play a good one season, bad the next, and that happening 2-3 seasons consistently, he's always going to be that player. Time to go. If a player have 2 good seasons, 1 bad season, then they could say, well, look, he had 2 good seasons before. This was just a bad season. He will go again next season. But you know, it's had to deal with the consistency, and Jadon Sancho, like, bro, for all the talent he have, he real talented. I want him to play for Trinidad, bro, to be honest. I telling you, I like him. I like what he could do. He could offer a team. I thought, for me, I would start him over Rashford any day of the week because he offers more to the team going forward based on the system we play. But, he never really delivered. And under Ten Hag, he played 41 games, he scored 12 goals, and he had what 7 assists or something like that. The best he ever performed in a United shit. And as people
how many of those games he started?
Out of the 41, I think he started something like 28. I think he was a sub for like 16 or 17 games out of the 41 games. It could be less. He started a lot of the games. But the problem is you had to earn your starting position too. And you want to play off the left, so you had to come on and deliver to bench Rashford. It's no two-way, it's no mathematics there. It's simple logic. You had to come on, perform, and bench Rashford because you want to play off the left. You understand? So he only have himself to blame for the situation he was in. When he had an opportunity to get 2.5 months of pure game time with no competition, he chose to sit on the bench because his ego bigger than the football club. His ego bigger than his football career. You know what I mean? And there's a player I really like, bro. I hate to have to say that, bro, because it does sound good. But in reality, bro, like the fans, we needed them. The team, they needed them. And he decided, bro, because the coach was upset with me, and I was upset with the coach for whatever little small squibble, because he probably say, well, I didn't train well, and I feel like the world should know I didn't train well. Then I go and throw my toys out the pram. Like, the world don't work like that, bro. Like, if you're mad at the coach, go prove him wrong on the football pitch. You know what I mean? Do the talking with your boots. That's how I know big ballers is do. There's talk with the boots on the football field. They don't talk with them out by PR media and things. So, for me, I stand with Man United on this situation. No one is bigger than the club. Jigga, all you feel like getting Calafiori.
Interesting on that. Was he was mentioned to Liverpool, right?
No, he was mentioned to all you.
To
He
who?
mentioned to Chelsea.
No, I was reading Liverpool. Why was I reading that this morning?
Fabrizio Romano had an update last night that said Chelsea. He never talk about Liverpool.
Oh, why do we need another centre back?
That's the thing I say, well, you know, maybe we should be the ones going in for Calafiori, but
what are we doing with another centre back? We have
Plenty, right?
we have Disaster. We have 4-4.
His name is Disaster. Axel Disaster.
Yeah, we got Disaster. Unless we're gonna let some of these guys go, because well, Chaloba, if Chaloba is sold, he will be seen as a homegrown player, so financial fair play again. So I'm guessing
profit.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's on his way out then.
Man, I'd be honest, you know, Chelsea's a good selling club. United haven't been a good selling club for 10 years, so you know what I mean? For FFP, with the amount of money our club does make from fans.
Boy,
if we used to do all the things that other clubs like your club used to do, well, like sell well, we would never have FFP ever.
You guys have sold, but you guys have bought horribly.
Yeah.
And that's where I think Manu has made some really, 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 really blunders.
Horrific buys, eh? You just want to know who's signing these checks, bro.
Yeah, like you guys bought that Real Madrid defender. You guys bought him injured, you know?
I mean,
you bought a man
injured or no. All they wanted him to the same transfer window. So those say we was fighting against you too for it.
If you go to the mango tree to pick a mango and you let it fall to the ground, it's going to blister, yeah?
Of course, but you know that's why it's pick mango with a rod on a net.
Okay. I'm just waiting to how all the transfers gonna happen. We'll be here. We'll be here.
I thought Casemiro defy my expectations because I thought that you guys bought him when he was too old, but he came and he did what he could. Let's put it that way. He did what he could.
We
Um,
bought Casemiro at the right time.
Amrabat is alone, right? That guy's alone,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
that's
Amrabat is
alone.
alone.
He's
We bought
going back.
Casemiro at the right time. It's just that
Um,
he wasn't used correctly, and it has come to this.
all right, send that Looney back to wherever he came from.
Yeah,
100%.
I think he's
Yeah,
on the free. I think when he goes back, this is final year. I think he's a free agent.
yeah, send him back, man. He could stay a free agent. That's okay. That's fine. Leicester needs some players.
As
You don't rate Amrabat, Jigga.
Yeah, Jigga, you just hurt Papi feelings there, no real
You
shit.
don't rate Amrabat.
No,
Who?
bro.
Oh my God, man. That's more
Bro,
like
listen,
a rat.
I tell
That man's
man
more
them,
like a rat Batman.
Bro, I tell man them this guy average, bro. Men
Bro.
don't scout this fella
Listen.
on a tackle.
Listen.
On a Kylian Mbappe tackle, bro.
in the season in the Premier League?
Yes, I did. Listen, probably if they turned the lights off at Old Trafford, you could be the only one seen because he's a bat. I don't know.
Nah, Jigga.
Yo, Jigga, when
Amrabat
I tell them, man, Amrabat
the
was
most
average before we game,
misunderstood,
man, them
bro.
was like, I crazy, he real talented, this.
No, he
Bro,
was
I
two
watched
steps.
this
He
man
was
at
two steps
Fiorentina,
behind.
bro.
He was two steps behind in the Premier League. 2 steps behind.
I know the same thing I say.
Yeah,
Same thing I say, bro. The entire season, the man 2 steps
Because
behind,
he was
bro. Man,
injured. He
bro,
even said it
bro,
himself.
listen.
I've been
He was never a quick player ever.
Yeah, and
He
his
was always
reactions,
It's not
his
about
reactions
speed.
wasn't even there. You know, anticipation, like he was lacking that. You know, like
So why man wanted Ronaldo gone?
He's one of the
If it's
few
not about
players
speed.
that collects the ball comfortably from the center back, and he's able to find a safe pass to just slowly progress the ball. He's a guy that's ball security.
Amrabat's a good player. We just use
He's
him
made
incorrectly.
And then need to go back to
You know that CDM position, bro. You don't just slide in and then you're in top form again. You have to
we just didn't use him correctly, and that's what it is.
Yeah, so
We
misunderstood.
don't use players correctly. Like,
Papi, Amrabat is a decent player, midfielder, average midfielder, but he's not amazing, bro.
I'm not saying he should stay at Man United to start every week. You want that kind of player when you're
No, bro, we could replace that. Dan Gore Jr. could offer what he offering, bro. Dan Gore Jr. has everything he has and is more mobile.
So,
bro, young kid, Dan Jr. is 20.
It's so funny about with Dan Gore because you want Dan Gore, but nah, it's good so far. That's another topic,
bro. Anyway, yes, I don't know what the men want from Amrabat, but everything Amrabat offering, Dan Gore Jr. offering, and he more mobile. I just say that from
happy to be a squad player. That anytime,
bro. So what? 20 million, bro. That 20 million could buy Anselmino. That 20 million could put 10 or 20, add to that 20 and buy Calafiori. Come on, bro.
Yeah. You're talking about something else,
bro. Amrabat costing 20 million. Only go and check the facts now, bro. Amrabat costing 20 million.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just that listen, you're trying to make a team, or you just want to start in 11.
Yeah.
No, bro, you need a backup 11, but I'm basically telling you the facts. The facts is what he offering to the team, you could get from Dan Gore Jr. for free.
Okay. So okay, I see.
Bro, you ever seen Dan Gore Jr. do what he like?
Yes.
The FA Cup final.
Bro, come on, man. This is the same reason why men them get Amrabat on loan, because they see him make that one tackle against Kylian Mbappe. One game he had a good game, and all of a sudden he's Amra Tank, he's Amra Bizzle, Amra this. Bro, the man is Amra average.
Like okay. FA Cup final. Who do you put there in that position? Amrabat not available. Who do you put there?
He said
Amrabat not available.
And then you watch
Who are
City
putting there?
steamroller.
Collier was on the bench, and I put Collier in the start.
Okay, that answers everything.
Yo, what are we talking about, bots?
No, I'm just saying FA Cup final. If Amrabat wasn't there, who will you put there instead?
No, I'm sorry, I was not here. I'm just asking, what are we
no,
talking about?
No. That's the question.
I'm
Ronald.
telling
In the
you,
FA Cup final-
Kobe Collier.
Wait,
is doing
hold
the
on,
same
wait
thing.
a
If
minute.
you watch the academy, you team this season.
No,
he
you're
was
going
the
too
same
far. You're
type
going
of
too
player.
far. You're going too far. Don't go too far. Ronald, in the FA Cup final, if Amrabat is not there, who will you put there instead?
Casemiro.
Casemiro was injured.
He was not.
He was not on the bench, so I take that as injured. So who will you put
He was
there
not.
instead?
He was not starting. That is why he wanted to not be on the pitch.
Okay.
And that's
Who will you
actual
put there?
information.
Take
I mean,
Casemiro out.
okay, fair enough. You're saying,
You know how they say
hold
quote
on,
unquote
hold on,
injury, right?
hold
We
on,
all don't
hold on.
believe.
Hold on. Casemiro is not available. I agree. And you're saying we don't have Amrabat either, right?
Yes.
I don't even remember who we had available, but who did we have? I guess McTominay in that case. I mean, like, I don't have any other
McTominay was
options.
starting. McTominay was a striker at the time.
Yeah, but I'm gonna change my team obviously, because if I'm gonna play McTominay deep, then I'm gonna have another striker come up.
Oh no. We're not changing nothing. We just picking and choosing.
Okay, so how? Yeah, okay.
Kobe Collier, central
wait,
defensive midfielder.
Wait, hold on. So if I can't change anything, then how does it make sense? You're saying
you can only
Amrabat
pick
is
from
not-
who was available on the bench.
So who's on the
Kobe
bench?
Collier was on the bench.
Tell me
The
the
only
names.
midfielder on the bench was Toby Coyler and Mount.
Yeah, but
that was it.
but he could still put a striker in from the bench and move McTominay back into midfield.
No, we're not moving McTominay because the manager already decided like Mount and
Yeah,
McTominay
but the
was going to play some striker up front.
But Omo, my brother, you can't ask the question on your terms and expect an answer on your terms, can you?
Yes.
No, you cannot.
Because there's only one correct answer. Every other answer is incorrect.
Even the woman who gave water to Jesus, he gave her wine back. She did not even know where it was going.
No. Maybe she didn't want wine back. Maybe she wanted soda. There's only one correct answer. There was nobody available to put there.
There's no. See, exactly. Again, you have made up a mind that there was
that is a fact.
Answer.
That is
not
a fact.
That is your fact, bro. That's your fact.
That might be a fact in your life, and I bless you with that.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact to this question I'm asking.
That is not a fact.
Every other answer is incorrect.
That is not a fact.
It's a fact.
Your thought process is not a biblical fact for the rest of the world.
Yes, it is.
I'll be
yes,
honest,
it is.
Half
Yes,
of the
it
world
is.
doesn't even know.
Yes, it is. It's
And the other half
my word is the truth. Everything else is false. So what I said is a fact. There's no
Even
answer,
the
and
truth you speak
there's
in the
no
mirror is
answer,
not
and
the
that is
truth.
the end. There's no answer, and that's the end, and we move on. You think?
Okay,
Listen,
you're
there's no
arguing,
back and forth here.
you're arguing
Cheers.
for the sake of it. Anyways, moving
Cheers,
on.
buds.
It's full time.
Don't get
It's
too
full
caught up
time.
in the
Colombia
semantics.
3, Costa Rica 0.
Don't get caught up into the semantics,
Bro. Like,
look at it this
a
way.
man
Look at
shouldn't
it
be
this
asking
way.
a question. Bots. A man
Yeah.
shouldn't be asking a question when he has a set answer in his mind. Then don't bother asking a question on a stream. If you have an answer in mind, if you have an opinion, just say it and keep it moving, my brother. Don't start asking questions that as if you are going.
It's why I'm the professor. It's fact. What I say is fact, and you got the answer wrong. You got the answer wrong, and we move on. There's no back and forth here. There's no comments after you got the question wrong. There's no wrong or right. What I said is facts. What I said is final, and we move on. We are gonna move on.
Yeah, you please move on. You move on. Still thick in the head. I'm saying.
All right, let's move on. So we're moving down the line. We're moving down the line. So what are your guys' expectations of Mason Mount for next season?
I expect him to be sold at the end of the window.
Why are you even talking about all of this shit, bro? I can't lie.
And there goes my transition.
Mason Mount.
Nah, shit
if
is
he
not a
can
bad
stay
word, bro.
fit-
Come on.
If he can stay fit for 2/3 of the season, I'd be amazed.
Yeah, like.
All I'm asking is fitness. Before we can talk assist.
Whoa, what's the name? I need to go. I need to make a call to England because I need to ask them what is the name of that disease that Chilwell Reece James It seems like Mason Mount has this disease. At this
virus.
point, I'm thinking it's a virus, right?
You know, it's called the Ben boys.
The Ben
You know,
Boy
the
syndrome.
Ben boys.
The Ben Boy syndrome.
Yeah, the Ben boy syndrome.
Because these guys are really good players when they play, but they can't seem to play for more than one game.
I mean, I wouldn't say Mount is a really good player. I've never seen it, but you know, like I mean, I'll be honest. On the wing, I think on the wing for Chelsea, when I see him, as for me, he was the best on the wing coming off. I think it was the right he was playing off, coming off the right or something like that. He was real top. But as a midfielder, I don't rate him at all. I am one of the fans that think that he was bought to sell some shirts, and that was the end of that. You know what I mean? But bro, they give this man the number 7. It's like slapping United fans across the face.
Mr. Mount is a good player. He just can't. There's no room for him.
I never liked him when he was at Chelsea. I saw him as Frank Lampard's little puppet.
Right now, there's no room for him in Manchester United 11.
Get him.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna be Bruno's successor.
So in terms of fullback going forward next season, what do you guys keep?
You know,
on both sides. On both sides, who do you keep on both sides?
I selling Luke Shaw for 10 million.
Now wait 1 second. Why, Jigga? Why are you asking us questions that even applies to your own team?
Because you guys asked me the question and I answered them.
I did.
True. It's true. We asked him questions and he answered.
Oh, I didn't know.
I selling Luke Shaw for 10 million. Any takers? 10
you're
million.
getting
That's
6
all I
for
need.
Aaron Saka. Huh?
Yeah, Ben Boy syndrome, Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
What about Wan-Bissaka? You keep or
reality has left the chat. We are getting offered 6 million for Wan-Bissaka, and man wants to sell Shaw for 10. Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, you must get rid of shit somehow.
No, but
bro, with Bissaka is better player than Bissaka is a better player than Shaw. If you're getting less money for
he's
Bissaka,
not a good defender, bro. He don't know the basics of defending properly. The only thing he have good about him.
Wait.
The only thing he has good about him is that hook tackle he does make. After that, he doesn't know how to properly mark a defender. He never does it. Every single time he plays against top wingers, there is always get an assist from his side, because you know why? He just give them all the room and time in the world to cross the ball, bro. All the room, all the time. And every time between the 60th minute and the 75th minute, he just switch off.
And then people say, why are we not good at selling?
Okay,
yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. Is Wan-Bissaka the only player on Manchester United that has not been called up for his national team?
Jigga, what did you say?
That never been called up, you mean?
No. I don't know. Never. I'm saying, is Wan-Bissaka the only player at Manchester United that has not been called up for his national team in the last what? When was the last time was he called up?
I don't remember. I don't think he's ever been called up.
When was the last time he played? When was the last time he played for England?
Never. The last time was 2018.
I never seen him play for England before.
Yeah. He played in the under 20. He played in the under 21. He never played for the senior team.
When asks if he play for England, he mean the senior team, bro. So
even Kobe Manu is playing for England right now, and Wan-Bissaka can't make it out.
Talk to them now, bro. Because like the match don't work for them, bro. The man never make an England national team, bro, and them want to.
But like, really look into the Manchester United squad. Is he the only player right now that is not playing in a national tournament, international tournament? Because even Luke Shaw spent most of the time injured, and he was still called up.
That's all I had to say.
Bob the Builder has been shit all season, and he was still called up.
But Jigga, you can't use Gareth Southgate calling you up is not a metric, a barometer to judge.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
Not call up Papi. Papi, the man never get called up in how many years, bro?
Gareth Southgate.
because of Southgate. So Kobe, so that's not
How you gonna blame this on Southgate?
Hold on, wait, just now wait.
Not,
If he was so good,
Listen,
just now wait, Papi.
Part of it is Southgate's intelligence. He didn't call up Maino. Southgate didn't call up Maino. He was forced to call up Maino.
Okay,
Cannot
so let me ask you a question.
So why wasn't he forced to call up
no
Wan-Bissaka?
season that he was forced to call up Wan-Bissaka? Not one in the last 7 years. None.
Wan-Bissaka has never impressed for the fans to call for him.
There was a guy called
Bots. I need to
Kyle
ask you a
Walker's not as
question.
good,
1 second,
bro.
1 second. Bots, when was the
Kyle
last time?
Walker- Listen, let me land my
No,
point first. Because there's a guy
Oh,
called
you're
Kyle
landing a
Walker
point.
in there.
Okay.
There's a guy called Kieran Trippier that has been there. There's no way Wan-Bissaka is gonna jump those guys.
4 years ago, Kieran Trippier was
Reece
banned from
James.
playing for England, right?
Reece James, the line for right
Reece
back.
James
is
was
so long.
injured. Reece James always injured before England going into
Yeah, but
tournament.
Reece James would.
So wait, just wait.
First,
Kieran Trippier is
Wan-Bissaka
playing
gets a
left
call-up.
back, bro. It's a Mendes play left back and Mendes play right
Sometimes
back.
he plays right back.
Okay,
Come
but
on.
let me be real. So what you're trying to tell me is that he not even as good as a
Listen,
player who does
I'm trying to tell
sometimes
you
play
this.
right back.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. The line for right back is so long. Using Gareth Southgate as a call-up is not a way to judge a player's football.
Bro, Menu good. Menu debunk that argument you're making there. You know why? Because Menu make it so he plays so well. His play forced Southgate to pick him.
The fans begged for it.
Listen to my papi. Hear him out. This fella on the screen here, his play was never good enough to force his way into England starting England team. Not even to get called up, right? And we talking about from national team for senior 11 since 2018. His play was never good enough to get a call up. He never played so good in one season that he forced his way into the team. And that is the basic requirement of any footballer on the team.
One moment, Tyreek Mitchell, he might play on the other side of the fullback, but he plays for Crystal Palace, and I've seen him played for England.
Sure.
Tyreek Mitchell.
When was the last time Reece James played 90 minutes for England?
Bro, when was the last time that man played football?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Just checking.
No, listen, don't take it that I am going at Manchester United or Manchester United players.
I take it everywhere I want to.
Because he came when the conversation was at this end, so that's why it appears the way as it appears to him. But I was asked a question, that's why I was answering. That's why you hear me asking these questions.
I wasn't here for my questions to be asked. Now I'm here.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. But I remember telling someone. I remember telling someone on the background of a live end of a stream of 4 hours that Pochettino would be sacked before Ten Hag, and that man said to me, "Oh no, that man would never be sacked." But here we are. But that man would tell me right away.
I tell man that, bro.
But now man will say, I never said that.
But he wasn't sacked. He left.
He left, yeah.
Bro, he gets sacked, bro. Come on, man. You don't do that now. You don't do that now. Come on.
He left like that ice cream man, huh?
Yeah, he left. He wasn't sacked. He left.
Even your voice is cracking up now.
He left. He was the one who left.
Yeah.
He wasn't sacked.
No, but guys, listen, man. I feel like guys missing the point. Okay, Wan-Bissaka was a good player. He been at United since 2019 or 2018. So what if we sell him, bro, and get somebody else? So what? Like, what is the big deal? Them fellas never win no big titles for United. You know what I mean? Them fellas never win no Premier League. Them fellas ain't do nothing.
No. So the question that was asked was how many pieces would Manchester United need, and we were just going down the list per player, and you caught it at that. I would take a Wan-Bissaka at Chelsea. I saw potential a few years ago. I don't know if it's still there. Probably it is. You know what I mean? Probably it's not being utilized in the right area.
Also, can I add?
Bots, can we just do a very simple?
to like actually build a chemistry with. The
No.
time when Wan-Bissaka started cooking was when Anthony was starting to catch like when Anthony was playing. Hold on, Ronald. Anthony, there was a moment where he had a
I'm
really
lagging.
good
That's
catch,
why.
and then Wan-Bissaka was doing rondos. Let's not act like we've never seen Wan-Bissaka do rondos. Let's not act like we've never seen Wan-Bissaka actually dribble. And guys, if you have somebody
This season,
in front
yeah.
of you,
Bro, man was good when he was at Crystal Palace, you know, bro. Yeah, I saw him when he was playing for Crystal Palace, bro.
you gotta have
Bro,
somebody build chemistry
anyone
to
can
have a
talk but me,
productive
okay?
right hand side, bro. Wan-Bissaka has not been able to work on his crossing ability because how does he get to a crossing position and then actually improve it?
Bro, he couldn't cross a ball, bro. He's
Listen,
supposed to work on that in personal training.
listen.
Come on,
listen,
Papi. He's a professional
listen.
footballer. He's supposed to. You trying to? Nah, man. Nah.
Listen,
Yeah, he's the only one who cooked Rodri like no one else. By the way,
bro.
Bro.
Wan-Bissaka, you guys act like you didn't even watch the FA Cup final.
Bro.
Bro, I'm not saying no, but you see, you're talking about one. You know, listen. I've been so real with y'all, man. Them. I don't know why y'all
I'm
men
talking
mad.
about one game.
Wan-Bissaka over the seasons I've watched him play, he's always susceptible to the one major problem. He don't know how to tightly mark defenders. He does allow them too much room, and they
even
always
Delo
beat them
doesn't.
to get the cross into
Even
the box.
Delo doesn't.
Delo is better. Delo is better at it than
Delo
him.
is-
Let me not argue about Delo, bro.
Delo-
But we're not talking about Delo. We're
Mark,
talking about
Mark,
Wan-Bissaka right now, bro.
Mark,
Right? And I
calm
was
down.
trying to explain
Mark,
something.
calm down, because I can be
Bro,
aggressive and I can shout over your
Delo-
mouth as well. But I'm not trying to be that guy. So
actually
please,
mark defenders,
let's
bro.
be guided and
Wan-Bissaka
let
does not
others.
mark defenders at all.
Thoughts. I'll
He's
see you on the
trying-
next
he
stream,
just
man.
give them
Bye.
room to space and he just hit them a tackle. That's all he does, bro. Simple. I'm not saying anything that he doesn't do, bro. We just watch him every game. So it's not like if you I try not saying what I'm not seeing every game consistently.
Mhm.
It happening over the last 5 seasons since he had the club, bro. Like when has Wan-Bissaka tracked and marked a defender closely? He doesn't do it. I don't understand.
Honestly, he has a no. Honestly, he has had these good games. When and I saw him, I fell in love with that player when I saw him play for Crystal Palace. No joke. He was if he could rediscover that Crystal Palace Wan-Bissaka, he would be starting for England.
Yeah, but you
All
don't
he
cross the
needs
ball though.
is
You can't cross
somebody
the
in
ball.
front of him to build a chemistry with. You'll see the best of Wan-Bissaka. Somebody
Yo,
constant. Somebody constant. You
Papi,
keep on changing that right winger position so
it
much.
come a time
that how does Wan-Bissaka is he expected to
because
flourish
he
in
is
position?
he's a professional footballer, Papi. He don't need nobody. This whole logic that
Football is about
Rashford needs Shaw.
combinations and
That's because he's not
partnerships.
good enough. Rashford needs Shaw because he's not good enough to be the number 1 player by himself. That he touted to be. He wear a number 10 for no reason, bro. A number 10 don't need nobody. A team need a number 10. Is the opposite way around. It's like we never see Cantona. It's like we never see big players
What
with
you're
number
trying
10.
to tell me? Which winger position has been the most constant at Man United? Left wing or right?
Forget the winger who constant. The winger have nothing to do with the defender.
Answer my
A defender.
question.
What the winger had to do with Wan-Bissaka?
It has
Wan-Bissaka is
football
a
about
defender.
partnership.
He have a
Football
job
is
to do.
about
He's a professional footballer. That is not about that. That is minor things, bro. Let me tell you something. Basic football, Papi. All I'm saying is I understand that players have to link up well together, but you trying to blame his poor performances as an individual on the fact that he do have a constant wing ahead of him? Is a football team. This is not a school team. You're not always going to play with the same guy in front of you. This is professional football, Papi. This is professional football. You have to adapt. You understand?
Where your frustration is coming from because you are misunderstanding what I said.
How am I misunderstanding what you're saying?
You are saying
why you think I'm misunderstanding what you're saying? You say he need a consistent winger in front of him so he could be at his best. I am trying to tell you.
I said no. I said part of why Wan-Bissaka we have not seen the best of him is because he has not. I said part. Do you understand that part? part of why he hasn't been able to flourish is because there's nobody constant. We keep chopping and changing.
That had nothing to do
Right.
with him flourishing, bro.
But I disagree with you. I disagree with you as well, in a puppet, because my view as it relates to football is if you have a system,
Sure.
it doesn't matter who is there playing. If you have a system, it doesn't matter who is playing. If you come in, you play the system that is there.
There we go. There we go.
Exactly. That's why I keep telling man them Wan-Bissaka not good enough. But man them want this. It's just like Rashford. He's not good enough. If Rashford needs Shaw alone to be amazing, he's not good enough. It's the same thing with Wan-Bissaka. If anytime you see a player need a specific player in front of them to be good, then they're not that good. It's simple.
And he's here saying Rashford to PSG. So if he goes to PSG, you think he's carrying Shaw with him over there?
Exactly.
No,
so he's going to be shit. So he's going to be shit in France then.
Part of the
going to be shitting under the Eiffel Tower.
No. Part of the reason why our left-hand side of our attack has been so productive is because Luke Shaw and Marcus Rashford has been in the club for so long. Those guys have understood each other. They've worked together so much.
They know how to play this. They know how to play the system on that side of the pitch.
Well,
they know how to play this
system because they've been through different managers.
So they follow. So basically, they follow the instructions that is given to them.
So, and part of that is not even just only about instructions. It's about moments when instructions are not even like coming into play. It's like about telepathic understanding. It's about figuring out, oh, when this person is doing this, are they overlapping? Who does have in front of
but they don't improve nobody else, Papi. Marcus Rashford don't improve. Marcus Rashford.
Ben White and Saka.
Bro,
Saka can never have.
That's why Saka not world class. That's why Ben White not world class neither. Because they need somebody to help them play well. No, I'm just saying, Papi, it's like this, right? Rashford and Shaw playing together for so long. It's shocking to me that Rashford don't have more assists. If he and Shaw so good, they know the attacking system so good, and they create so much going forward for Man United, bro, then every season Rashford will at least average 10 assists, bro. He's never done it before.
Not necessarily.
No, necessarily. Top wingers our wingers' responsibilities are assists, it's not goals. It's to create. And if our winger not averaging 10 assists, what we paying him 300K for? To look good, bro?
That's
had to be because listen, bro, when you look at youth men in academies and you look at the metrics on why they's rated the top wingers, it's not just because they're defensively strong, you know. It's because they know on the field, guaranteed every game, at least 1 minute in that 90, he go and put a ball in the box, the striker go and score, or somebody go and attacker go and get on the ball and they go and score. That's why this winger starting in the academy. This is why this youth man starting. That is what his job is, bro. This man played with some of the top strikers in the world and had less than 7 assists after the season finished. How?
Take it back to Wan-Bissaka and understanding why our attacks are more from the left than the right. The last 5 years, we've been attacking more from the left than the right.
He's not good enough. It's because he's not good enough, simply.
Listen. Wan-Bissaka deserves to stay at Man United, not as a starting right back, but you can go ask some wingers. They'll tell you Wan-Bissaka's story. Go ask Doku. Go ask me.
No, bro. Listen. You see, this is where you always be getting mixed up, right? He's a good tackler.
Go ask Vinicius, who Wan-Bissaka
but he's a good tackler, Papi. That had nothing to do with him being a good defender, because tackling is not the only thing about defending, bro. You understand?
Never said it's the only thing.
Exactly. So when you say they will tell you about Wan-Bissaka, the only thing Wan-Bissaka have good going for him defensively is a tackle. Bro, we could get better. Easy.
Or after next season. Yeah.
But bro, we could get rid of Wan-Bissaka and get a better defender for less money in one season. Because here what, right? The average right back that playing on that side could cross that ball.
Yeah.
He don't need to learn after 5 years of being at Man United how to cross a ball. Understand what I'm saying, bro? So, how to make a proper pass going forward. That is not normal, bro.
So can we finish up with Manu then? The CBs we keep or we sell?
Bro, if you
Both.
could sell all of them except Lissandro and Kwambala. Well, we're not talking about Johnny Evans, but Lissandro, Kwambala, sell everybody else.
Maguire can stay. Come on. Maguire can
Sell everything else.
Goalkeeper.
The goalkeeper,
Onana is staying.
Onana did well this season, coming down to the end. So I gain him next year to continue proving to me that he's deserved the position.
This a keeper gets better with age.
Hopefully, because for me, bro, I see a lot of improvement. Not only that, but I see he drop size. He get more lean and thing throughout the season. If you understand what I'm saying, because I was
more match fit,
more match fit, more mobile, lean, more acrobatic. Started move quicker. Started putting better performances. So I put my hands up because I wasn't ready to sell Onana, you know, bro. I wasn't ready to sell Onana already.
So
after this season,
we didn't touch on the striker.
We need a striker. Rasmus Højlund is a good striker. He did well this season, 16 goals all tournaments. That's not bad for a young striker breakout season playing with
I like him. I like him.
I like him too. I think next season he will be much better. Like worlds better. Although he didn't score no goals in the Euros.
I watch him. I watch his movement off the ball as well. And he's really intelligent.
Yeah.
He's yes.
Although he didn't score plenty goals and things so far in the Euros, I don't think that's all about his game. And normally, as a man will always say strikers have to score goals, but as a young striker developing, clinicality will come now. It's one thing that has come, you know.
Yeah,
he's shown moments where his finishing ability is top class.
I didn't even mention Bruno.
I'm getting worried though. I need to see him perform in the Euros. I don't want Højlund to be playing the Weghorst role all of a sudden. It's seeming like he's working at the Euros.
No,
Weghorst is doing well.
No. I think he's going to be very, very good next season.
At Man United, sure, but I want to see Højlund do well at the Euros as well. You know,
I would like him to score, Papi, but at the rate he going, I just feel that his best contribution to the team is off the ball right now for the Denmark team. And honestly, bro, I know I'm mad at him not getting no goals for Denmark because I feel like after like that next season he will get goals for United and then he will start to translate that back to Denmark as well because you don't understand. My man's play lots of football. He have lots of expectations riding on his shoulders and thing, and he tried to deal with it in the best way he can. He played with an experienced Danish team, and in a tournament where it's doggy dog, bro, they had some tough opponents to play. You know, he will get his chances. It's just not coming the way he expected. He's not the main striker. It have another main striker in the Denmark team, Dolberg. So he's the second striker. So he's not the main guy yet. So you know what I mean? It's all up to do with the tactics and things like that.
I want to see him score.
He's gonna score.
I want to see him score too, bro. That's my striker in the fantasy. You have Højlund in your team? Højlund starts in my team every match week. And didn't score yet.
Maybe round of 16 he'll get one. Maybe.
He's still in my striker, bro, to this day. But I'm saying he's still in my starting 11 to this day in the fantasy. It's just that I'm not mad at him because of that. I just feel like sometimes it's not tangible the improvement that a player does make. You know what I mean? And sometimes you gotta look at it like, especially with young players, bro, you gotta give them time and have patience with them young players, especially.
One other thing I don't hear you guys discuss a lot is depth. I think you guys need depth.
But we never really had squad depth, for years. We want squad depth. We don't want drop off. You know what I mean? Like for the last 8 years, bro, we keep selling 4 or 5 first teamers and buying 4 or 5 first teamers. The drop off was always ridiculously huge because we never buy first teamers to put on the bench. You understand? So you can't. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I would keep Amrabat if I would keep Amrabat, but if I had the option to get a Joao Gomez and Joao Neves or a Joao Gomez and let me say a Quentin Timber, right?
What about Onana?
Nah, he's rubbish.
I like
I don't want no Belgian in my team, bro. They're all rubbish, bro. They don't win nothing.
That's a bit xenophobic, Mark. How you
Bro,
gonna
they
say
don't win nothing. They don't win nothing, and they overhype. All of them. They're the golden generation for 10 years that never win a trophy or play in our finals. And it's not xenophobic, bro.
Do not
I just say
judge
I don't
them
want no
in-
Belgian player that never win nothing, bro, because they never win nothing, bro. I just saying. I have nothing to do with xenophobia, because if you talk xenophobia, bro, don't let me start. Don't let me start, bro, because I'll go in on all them and them being xenophobic or Mason Greenwood. Let me start.
All right.
Big up, man. You understand, man? Man, bro. Man, come for me, you know, as I just say. No, don't get me wrong, bro. Don't get me wrong. Onana is a good player, but I think he is the profile of Scott McTominay, and he's not really better than McTominay. You know what I mean? In my opinion. Because maybe McTominay might not get as much tackles as he is getting, but he definitely score more goals than Onana will ever score. You know what I mean? So it's tit for tat, bro. Which one more valuable, tackles or goals? I would say goals. So for me, honestly, I'm not paying 70 million for that. Like, I'm not going and pay 70 million for Jared Brantwaite because it's Jared Brantwaite. Because let me be real, that is why we're paying $70 million. We're not paying 70 million because he's the best young center back in English in European football right now. Because he's not. He's not even in the top 20. Based on his statistics, he's probably 26th ranked right now, currently, as we speak. It have 25 better young center backs are at 21 years old or around that age, and they're all cheaper. Well, Luan living in Canada, she will understand. But anyway,
all right,
as I was saying, so for me, we had to look at a lot of fans had to look at players right now in the current scheme of Man United, like the interchangeable, the intangible, they could be moved. There's not a coefficient. There's a, you know, there's just a additional figure, bro, that they could just add and remove right now. Because right now we need to rebuild our squad. So it don't matter who it is, how to go, whoever it is, how to go, let them go. Let them go. Don't fight for no one.
Okay. I'm taking. What are we doing? We're wrapping up?
Yeah, we had to go on. We had to go the game in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Talking about this player is not good. This player is not good. Like, oh, nonsense.
Bro, when you bro,
nonsense.
listen. I know you rate some players, I might not rate them. You might not rate some of the players that I rate. I don't disagree with you, bro. That's your opinion. This is mine.
I'm trying to create a squad, and you said no, I can't create a squad.
I tell you, create a squad, but don't take the worst players. You know, try to get the best players in the squad first now. Don't just go for a name because it sounds amazing. You know, like don't get a coach like Robert De Zerbi who doesn't want to win football games.
Because John never sounds amazing. Everybody wants him. John never sounds amazing. Everybody wants him, and they don't see his flaws. John Neves. That's the same one. You know, the same John Neves from Portugal. That player has flaws, but nobody sees it. We have John Neves at home.
Did you hear me talk about John Neves? I talk about Joao Gomez from Wolves.
No, Joao Gomez is good, but I'm just saying, I think also that player too has his flaw. But when I say Joao Gomez, like when people say like, "Oh, we want John Neves," I'm like, you want him, but you have John Neves at home. Like that same profile, we have it. That we have that same profile of player.
Who?
Dan Gore. John Neves at home. We have that same profile player. People just want that John Neves because this shiny new name. It's something new. When we link to Xerxes, like when we link to Xerxes, like I don't like him because it's Dutch. That just it. But we'll move past that. I don't like him because it's Dutch. but still, he's a good player. But when people say like, "Oh, we need a goal scorer," how's he going to score goals? I'm like, do you even create for a goal scorer that you have currently? No, we don't. We don't create for our goal scorer. Our goal scorer in what's his name? In Rasmus Højlund. We don't create for him. We don't create enough for him. We don't create enough for him to say that, okay, he
yeah, but
that
you
chance,
see the difference. You see the problem with saying we don't create for Rasmus is they're saying that in his first season, 1, 2. We have our attack with 2 players, average 2 players under 26 that starting week in, week out. Stop. Wait, now hold on. It have lots of mitigating factors for why Rasmus not getting service created for him. He don't have
because
we play with a young attack, bro. We play with a young attack.
It's not it. The profile doesn't match. It's simple. The profile doesn't match. Our wingers are not creators. Our wingers are scoring wingers.
I mean, we wanted to bring it. I mean,
the only creative winger is Ahmad, Sancho. Anthony.
Ahmad is what creator, bro? What creator is Ahmad? Ahmad had less than 7 chances created all season.
Don't tell me about all this. Like all
bro,
this
forget that. Let me not even go there because
you're saying
Bro, listen to me, right?
They're all skilled.
Let me tell you something, right? Majority of those chances that he created was created in one game in the FA Cup where he created 4 chances, bro.
This I know you're wrong because I said creative wingers. Creative wingers, as I said, Sancho, Ahmad, and probably Anthony. Those are creative wingers. And I mentioned Ahmad, and you said, oh, he only created this Ahmad. How many games did he play? That's why I said the stats are
you
so
see,
skewed.
because here, why? I don't want to. Because in my honest opinion,
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Are you watching the game? Are you seeing like when he has the ball? Is he trying to create? What is he trying to do? For example, when I slay Bruno,
but you see, the problem is you gotta have options on both sides of the pitch, right? And the problem is the biggest creative winger is supposed to be the most senior attacker in the squad, and he not creating, and he practically not doing anything. So for me, I just saying, as much as you want to say, well, Ahmad and but both sides of the pitch had to create for the striker. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Both sides of the pitch. It's not one side at fault alone. Both sides had to create. The midfield had to create for him. Our team, perspectively, bro, imbalance right now because we're a team in flux. We rebuilding. We don't have the proper.
Catch you later, people. I'm out. Peace.
Big up, man. And it's just one of those things, bro. So I mean, you can't look for perfection or look for a lot of consistency when we're in a point of flux.
With the team in the Euros, when you watch the Euro games, any team in a rebuild, this team in a rebuild in the Euros.
National teams and club teams is 2 different things, bro. You can't make a comparison with the next club team.
So you're trying to tell me the coach just pick players and automatically they perform?
No, what I'm trying to tell you is that this, right? Important businesses like this, right? With our national team, most national teams in Europe have such a wide talent base of talent. In a club, they had to purchase all the talent. They can't say, hey, come play for me. You know what I mean? Because you're born in England or whatever. It has too many teams in England, bro. So it's like saying that about club and country, kind of.
These Euros, and you see the team playing. Do you see like what they're trying to do with the little time that the coach have? Because I'm looking at the little time.
Do you know? Right? Okay, that's all.
I look at all this team individually, and I'm like, okay, this is what they're trying to do. This is what they're trying to do. There's some team like I do not know what you're trying to. I see what you're doing. I don't think this will work. I can. For example, I could look at a team like England.
What about England? You see what England tried to do?
It's not going to work. It's not about profile of player. It will not work. We can all say that. Like, it will not work. He had to change it up and find a way to make it work. So, because again, when him not taking Marcus Rashford,
you could also change the players up and make it work, bro.
Oh, so he can change the players up and make it work with the players available that he picked. He can. He didn't take Marcus Rashford. He didn't take Raheem Sterling. He didn't take Grealish. Those are those are different wingers that he doesn't have accordingly. The only one that he has that fit those profiles is Anthony Gordon. And Anthony Gordon is a different profile that he's not using correctly. When I see Usher, I see what they're trying to do. When I see Usher, the manager, Ralph Ragnar is using Sabitzer the same way he's being used at Dortmund. So there's no difference in style there. Well, but again, back to United. You have a striker, Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford likes to score. He likes to cut inside and shoot. He likes to get in front of like face his player, joke them one way and shoot. That's his profile.
He also
You get
gives
an-
you pace when
Yeah.
the team is playing a high line.
I'm not adding that. So that's what Marcus Rashford does. Then you have a striker that like ball to come to his feet. Like he like ball come to his feet. He like crossing. So when he's getting to this position and he's not getting those chances, clash of profiles. This is what I'm saying. It's a clash of profiles. For example, why do you think Watts Wargers work so well with Rashford? It's why I say Watts Wargers make Rashford play well. Why do you think Martial play well? Why do you think like when Xerxes come in, Rashford will play well, and everybody will be like, oh wow, Papa Patch Rashford say, I'm like, no, the profile matches Marcus Rashford. Xerxes come in, and Garnacho plays well, Rashford plays well, Bruno plays well. We probably score more goals with Xerxes coming in. We might score more goals.
Bro, you know how much years men saying we will score more goals with Rashford with our next player coming in and it don't happen. We could just move him on. Send him to PSG, bro.
It's not just getting
There's
any
someone
player.
else.
It's not about getting any players. It's getting the right player. If you go ahead and buy, let me say, Kylian Mbappe, it will not work. It's clash of profiles. It's clash of profiles.
Bro,
It's
calm
clash
down.
of profiles.
I
The type
just
of striker
think
we are. You get it. Erling Haaland. He doesn't score 20 goals in this team.
he might without Rashford because if you have a better, if you had an actual winger and not a false winger who's not even a striker, not really a winger either.
Mark, you're looking for leeway. Will Marcus Rashford and Garnacho as a winger? Does Erling Haaland score 20 goals? Yes or no?
First of all, in my mind, Marcus Rashford is not our starting winger. He's just there because of height.
You're giving excuses. Does he score 20
No,
goals?
because I don't. Because if I had
Exactly.
to choose, he would never start. So, in my honest opinion, right? Tell me if I put Garnacho and Ahmad or Garnacho and Anthony, I would tell you yes. But Rashford,
he has to start because again, it's what this manager wants. So he has to start. So Rashford. So we all know Rashford, Haaland, Garnacho. Erling Haaland doesn't score 20 goals. We know that. So you have to get a different striker or a different winger for him to score 20 goals.
Him. Garnacho, Højlund, Greenwood. How much goals we scoring? Tell me.
No, it's not how many goals. How many goals do Højlund score?
How much goals do Højlund? A brace a game. With between Greenwood and between Greenwood and Garnacho, Højlund scoring a brace every game.
I don't think so. I probably in the whole 38-game season, I could see him score between them assist to him and I could see him score probably like 15.
15 again. He scored 16 this season, or 17. 16 or 17.
Okay, yeah.
I gonna score less next season.
I'm sticking by my number 15. 15
okay, no problem.
Is the key thing. 15 is the key thing.
Next season, I telling you, he gonna score 24 goals plus. All comps. 24 plus.
You're going too far.
I'm not going too far. You already hit 17 in his first Prem season, bro. All comps. So what are you doing? 2 in the FA Cup, 6 in the Champions League, 7 in the league.
Rashford get 30 GA, and this season I scored he would get less than 10, and I was right. It's all about profile.
Bro, anybody could predict Rashford, bro. Every other season for the last 9 years, Rashford has been doing the same thing. He been good, been shit, been good, been shit, been good.
No, I you see, but what I see, I don't go by being good and shit. I go by the profile player, how we try to play. I saw how we try to play the first game of the season. I'm like, Rashford's not gonna have a good year.
Rashford has been worthy, buddy. Rashford has been worthy. Guys, I want to give for Papi some chance to get some things to drink and chill in the next 20 minutes because we have to be back here for the Brazil game. It's the big game with Paraguay versus Brazil. Of course, Papi is going to be your host. Hopefully Olmo will pop through. I probably might not be because I'm going to sleep. But big up to all of you watching us. It was a pleasure to have you. It was a pleasure to have you guys on the stream. KennYFantv. Bro, what's good? I thought I was going to see you in the watch along. I saw you in the chat though, but it's good. Big up to Luan France.
I think Papi has to open a new stream, right?
Yeah. We will send.
I'm getting off this. Yeah. Go ahead.
We'll be there.
Imran Khan. Big up, guys. Big up to everyone joining us, and we will be back in 30 minutes for Brazil versus Paraguay. I hope you guys have enjoyed your stream today. Don't forget to smash the likes. You know, Football Power bringing to you not just football, but some history lessons as well, and always good food, because you know Papi likes curry, I like roti, and Olmo loves his barbecue probably, you know, so it is what it is, guys. You can come here and enjoy everything. Talks about food, football, history. You know, we all here. Welcome in the conversation. We all appreciate you all taking the time to spend with us every evening. It's been a lot of football and still one more game to go. And then comes the weekend. More football, more Euros, more Copa. Big up everyone joining us. I don't know if Papi has one more thing he'd like to tell you all, but thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys.
Oh, for sure. We'll be back. We'll be back in a couple. And KennYFantv Football TV, Kenny Football TV. Haven't forgotten about the 10 minutes of football episodes. I actually recorded something today, which will drop tomorrow. So which will drop on Sunday when I'm working. So big up, guys. And see you guys very, very soon.
Catch you guys.
Brazil! Today I feel Brazilian.
Football power